Hey!
All right, what's good, peasants? We're back on Unfiltered Sports Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I know all you peasants missed us. We really didn't miss any of you. I think I speak for CEO on that. And we're going to definitely get to CEO. CEO, say what's up to the peasants.
Yeah, what's good, peasants?
You know what I'm saying? Jordan Francis, what's up, bro? Khaleesi, we're going to get to that. Random editor, Donnie. What's good, Donnie? And, let's just jump right into it, CEO. I know you've been chomping at the bit for 6 days to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put this right up here. So, no matter, the Celtics are the 2023 NBA champions. You know what I'm saying? They beat the Dallas Mavericks in, 5? Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
Not even a close second. Not even a close game throughout that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Did their thing. CEO, you can have your moment now. You know what I'm shoot. I don't know. There we go. CEO, go ahead, bro.
First of all, just for the record, I said before the season started that this was the year the Celtics were going to win the 2024 championship. I said it. Didn't I say that, RJ? And I never wavered from that shit because I knew this was the year for the Boston Celtics. All right. This was the year that because who's going to challenge them? Like, let's be honest, who was going to challenge them? The only team that was viable was the Nuggets. Once they got eliminated, it was wraps. Once they got eliminated, it was a wrap because let's be honest, that championship series was not competitive. It was mostly blowouts. And the only reason the Boston Celtics got blown, quote unquote, out the fourth game was because they let it happen. They did not want to win the championship game in Dallas. They literally took that game off. I think everyone can see that after they dominated game 5. Yes. So it was not in question. They wanted to win the game in Boston. They got what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Not wasting time in miserable Dallas. Listen, the Boston Celtics are superior to the Magic. They're superior to Golden State. They're superior to all your disgusting teams. We're the number 1 franchise in the history of basketball. There is no team with more championship rings than us. All right. I know y'all hate it. Y'all just seething right now. Lakers fans are fucking angry. All of you are making excuses. But at the end of the day, we're number 1 and y'all are the rest. All right. It doesn't matter. You don't want to be 2, 3, or 4, but we're number 1. All right. That's a fact. It's cold. It's set in stone. No matter how much crying and whining you do, it will not change the fact that the Boston Celtics are the best franchise in the NBA in the history of the league, and cope with it. All right. I said my piece regarding that, RJ.
Yeah, I love the fact you just went at the fucking chat because they're fucking mad because
that's right, man.
I mean, first of all, anybody did anybody before the season started? Did anybody really have any other team winning?
No.
I mean, I'm on record. CEO as my witness. Didn't I say the Celtics were going to win? It's their year to win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, besides the Nuggets, and we saw what happened to them, they fucking, Now, CEO, a few questions, you know what I'm saying? First of all, can you repeat going back to the finals?
I mean, repeating, like going back to the finals.
Just going back to the finals, not winning it, just going back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Celtics are always in the championship game for the most part, except for that 1 year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I mean, they're mature now. And I think, and I have a strong theory, RJ, that I feel like that monkey's off of Tatum's back. You feel me?
Yeah.
The monkey, they're more loose now. They're winners. No one can call them chokers anymore.
No.
So that it's gone out the window. This could open the floodgates to open up something special, especially if we can keep that core together in Boston.
No. Well, thank you, Jordan Francis. Congratulations to you, CEO.
Shout out,
and the
Jordan.
Boston Celtics fans for winning the championship. The Celtics are number 1, baby. Number 1. Hip, hip, hooray. Yeah, I mean, and CEO, did you watch that video I sent in the Discord or no?
Which video?
I sent a Discord from Jimmy High Rollers. He's a huge NBA content creator.
Oh, no, I didn't watch it.
You should watch it. Basically, he was saying when you guys traded Garnett, Paul Pierce and Jason Terry to the Nets and got the 2014, 2016, 2018, which was Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and I think some other fucking bum that you guys drafted. And you guys built the foundation from then, trading all those aging players to what it is right now. And I'm like, you can hate the Celtics all you want. That's fucking smart. That is one of the most smartest thing ever. The simple fact that there's that one trade that was quote lopsided.
Yeah.
Championship. I mean,
yeah, listen. The Celtics are just a well-run organization. That's what a lot of people don't want to admit. They're just well-run. Leadership from top to bottom is good. There's just patience, bro. I mean, Tatum was when he won the championship, like last week or so. Bro was what, 26?
Yep.
And when did LeBron win his first championship?
Somewhere around there.
He was 27.
27, okay.
Yeah, Curry won when he was 27. All right, so all these people, shitting on the Boston Celtics. First of all, the amount of Tatum hate that I just see circling around is egregious. I mean, what did the man do? Apart from being a Celtic,
he kind of he just copies everybody. He copied Kobe, he copied Garnett, he copied Kanye, I guess.
I mean, listen, first of all, Tatum is a fan, all right? That's one. So he's kind of like a fanboy. That's why when people are, he's corny shit, you know what I'm saying? First of all, let's just put this out there. Anytime a light-skinned nigga does something that's just slightly a bit out of the norm, everyone calls it corny. All right, that's one. Like, let's just keep it a buck, okay? They're just hating on Tatum because, like, he does simple shit. I mean, they're hating on him because he poses weird. Like, because the way he celebrates. Like, come on, bro. That's some bullshit.
Well, Random Editor said it. We did it. And the wannabe Kobe pick. Dude texted Kobe that morning. I got you.
I mean, listen, I will agree with that. He should have kept that private. All right. He shouldn't have posted that on social media. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do something like that, that should be kept private. Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that's an emotional moment for you alone, not for the world. So I kind of agree that posting online was pretty shitty.
Well, Donnie has something to say about it. Shout out to Donnie. It must be a Boston thing for the best player to get carried by others and get praised for like they were the MVP. David Ortiz, Brady, now Tatum.
See, okay, first of all, the disrespect to Brady is unfounded because Brady is that's just a shot. That first of all, Donnie, you just hate Boston, all right? You just got to admit you don't like. That's fine if you don't like Boston, but to discredit Brady is blasphemy. All right, that's one. And as we saw, who was the real mastermind behind that team? It was Brady. All right.
Yeah, we're getting Belichick.
I'm not a big fan of the Red Sox for obvious reasons, but David Ortiz was a classic. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him his props.
David Ortiz fucking sucks. Stop.
He's a villain. He's a classic villain. All right. You don't appreciate your childhood villains? Come on,
bro. He's fucking garbage, bro. He was garbage with Minnesota or wherever the fuck he came from. Then he went to the Yankees, got kicked. I'll agree with Donnie on that. Fuck David Ortiz. Tatum,
listen, and this narrative, oh, Tatum got carried and this and that and this and that. And it's like, first of all, it's a blasphemous take because people are acting as if Tatum it hasn't done what everyone else has done previously, right? I mean, like these same criticisms that were levied at Tatum that are levied at Tatum right now, guess who that were levied towards a decade ago? Curry. They were talking about, well, Curry's not carrying shit because he has Clay, he has Draymond, and especially when they got KD, right, and Boogie Cousins. Like those same criticisms were levied against Steph Curry not being able to quote unquote carry the team and yada yada. But what y'all don't understand is that much like what Tatum did this year, he kind of let the other players eat. In previous years, he didn't let the other players eat. He did the majority of he kind of wanted to do that like take over the show bullshit, right? It proved to be ineffective when you have players like Brown, you have players coming out like Derek White. So he was like, okay, let's change the game plan, right? I don't see people giving him credit for being like, you know what? I don't need to be the hero, right? I don't need to be the one taking a billion shots. I don't need to be the star of the show. Let me feed these people. Let me assist. Because let's be honest, he led the whole team in assists this year by a large margin, okay? So he was obviously changing his formula to win the championship. He kept passing it to Brown. He kept passing it to Kristaps. He kept passing it to Derek White. He looked for open shots. He didn't want to be. He changed up his game plan to adapt because people were kind of locking him up because he was playing hero ball, right? But no one wants to give him credit for that because he, instead of putting himself number one, he decided, listen, hey, I'll step back a little bit. I'll distribute the ball to the other players, and we will probably have a better chance at winning. Right? Why can't you get credit for that? You feel me?
And just going to one of our topics that you texted me. So I kind of want to put this narrative, and I'm glad I got CEO, the Boston Celtics expert in here. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are combined a superstar. Neither one can't succeed without the other. I think CEO can agree with that.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yes, I agree with that. Here's the thing. Like, people want to pinpoint, and I alluded to this when I left a comment on your video. People want to pinpoint, okay, oh, no, this is Brown. Brown is the best player. He isn't, by the way. He's not. I'm just keeping that a buck because people seem to forget that the person who statistically led the whole team for the majority of the team for the majority of the season was Tatum, right? The regular season, way better numbers. The playoffs, Tatum has better numbers. It's when the finals came along where kind of Brown took over for the majority of it. So this is what a lot of people, you can't sit here and say that Jaylen Brown, and I'm not taking anything away from Jaylen Brown. He's a great player. But you can't sit here and say, okay, the regular season, he didn't really do a ton. He wasn't the primary guy in the regular season. He wasn't the primary guy during the playoffs. He had great moments and basically took over the second half of the conference championship and a few games in the finals, and therefore he's the best player, right? A lot of people are not realizing that this is not a team that's just like, this is Brown's team. This is Tatum. No, this is a tandem, okay? This is kind of like, even though they never won anything, this is kind of like Karl Malone and John Stockton, all right? There's not a number one. No one said Malone was one. Carl, it was they were equals, all right? This is kind of what's going on here with the Celtics. They're not, listen, Tatum can't go. You can't drop Tatum, let's just say, to the Houston Rockets and he'll make the championship game. That's not going to happen. That's the same thing with Jaylen Brown. They're not going to do that. This is a well-coached team. This is a team put together by Brad Stevens, who knows the strengths of his two young stars. He knows that, and he built a good team around it. If anything, if you want to give anyone credit, like the majority of the credit, you have to give it to Brad Stevens for assembling the team and Joe Mazzulla for being able to adjust and for not being so stubborn in his in game planning. So for people who want to pinpoint the superstar on this team, that does not exist. So stop fucking trying to do it. This is not going to happen. You feel me?
I think people are probably trying to do it to put dysfunction into the organization, maybe get into Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum's head. Mm-hmm. Which, smart, but come on, man. Like, you take either one of those guys off the team, just one, they're not doing shit. Come on, bro.
No, they're not.
Like, Jaylen, listen, I do think Tatum is corny. Tatum doesn't really bother me as much as other people. But speaking of that, Lewis, what's up, Lewis? Lewis, your thoughts on your Mavericks? You know what I'm saying? And what's good, Josh Johnson? How you doing, bro? And what's good, TOP? Oh, how do you like this comparison, CEO? It's like a watered down version of Jordan and Pippen.
Here's the thing, right? That's not a horrible comparison. The only thing I would push back with that comparison is the fact that Jordan was clearly the number one,
Yeah, Pippen was definitely the number 2.
So this is more, if like I said, I feel like Karl Malone and Stockton would be a better comparison.
I can't really think of a comparison off the top of my head. What was just like 1A, 1B? You know what I'm saying? It'll probably come to me eventually. Maybe Kareem and Magic back in the day.
Yeah, but and also the 08 Celtics, right?
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, the 08 Celtics. There we go.
Right. I mean, Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, no one really said one was better than the other. Ray Allen. I mean, it was a group effort. Same thing that happened here. It was a group effort. I don't think we get this far without Holiday. I don't think. What happened?
No. They're not. What weren't you? I just remember someone in the beginning of it saying it was a lateral move between Marcus Smart and Drew Holiday, and I said no. This is a very underrated move, and we saw the difference.
Yeah, who said that?
You said it was a lateral move.
No, I didn't. The hell?
You said it was a lateral move, like it was no difference. I'm like, yes, there's a big difference between Drew Holiday and fucking Marcus.
No,
Smart.
I mean, I agreed with your take on that. I don't think you're probably mistaking me for somebody else.
Oh, but yeah, Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart. I'm sorry, he's a bum. I'm sorry, like he's a bench player. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, but I don't think we get that far without Holiday.
Yeah,
and Derek White's a big piece as well.
Derek White, yeah. What you guys traded for? I mean, I'm not really mad because I picked you guys to win it all, anyways. And also, I mean, this is probably good. You got 2 Americans winning.
Yeah, it's good. Just the only fact is, it's in Boston. We got a lot of haters. You feel me?
Yeah, man. So now I know you guys re-signed Drew. Are you guys gonna re-sign Porzingis? Did you guys re-sign Porzingis or no?
Do we sign him back?
Yeah, did you guys sign him back? Anybody in the chat, Rogier, Khaleesi, how long is Porzingis locked up for?
He's coming back next year. That's all I know.
Yeah, but KP was the X factor. Yeah, the only thing the Celtics really need to do is maybe just shore up the bench. Maybe get an actual bench player on there.
I mean, our bench wasn't as bad as people thought it was. Like originally they're like, we have a 0 bench. I mean, like Horford off the bench isn't bad. I mean, he's aging.
Did he retire? He has 2 more years, okay. But did he retire or no?
No, he didn't retire yet.
All right, listen. I like Al Horford. You know, he got his ring. He's a Hall of Famer, but bro, y'all got to get like at least. I'm not saying you got to revamp the bench because I think Pritchard and them boys are good. Just get someone who can get like maybe 15 to 20 on a consistent basis. I mean, hell, like if you guys can convince Clay to come off the bench, I'll be good. I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's what I want. I didn't want Clay, but I think his head is a little too big.
And fucking, he wants the max, so fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's dumb.
You know what I'm saying? And then also, CEO, moving on to it, Joe Mazzulla. Is he a top 5 coach in the league right now? Yes or no?
Top 5. I think so. And the only reason I would say that is because I think that we seriously underrated, right?
Yeah.
Mazzulla's ability to make adjustments. All right. Like I didn't see this kind of adjustments in the regular season. I really didn't. I don't know if he was like saving them or trying to disguise shit or whatever, but
he probably didn't need to be honest.
He didn't need to, but we saw a different Mazzulla in the playoffs than I think we saw in the regular season, which kind of shocked me. I thought we were going to see a continuation of what he did, but the defensive, first of all, I like the way the coaching mentality he has is fantastic. He kind of has that Thibs, that kind of like Thibs gritty shit going on, right?
Yeah.
But he's not dumb enough to like exhaust his players.
Yeah. Actually, he's got a game change.
Right. So he knows how to make adjustments. He makes rotations. He knows when players need to get out, when players need to go back in.
Yeah.
I was actually very impressed, especially the defensive schemes. The idea to basically say to tell Luka to get his points, but lock down everybody else was genius.
Yeah.
Because Luka got his 30+ points like almost every game in the finals, that didn't do shit for them.
No, it didn't. I want to read what's up, Master J. Master J says, nah, he was carried by the team. Plus, that's Ime Udoka's team, not his. I want your thoughts, CEO, before I give mine.
Ime Udoka didn't win the championship. He did. I mean, at the end of the day, Joe Mazzulla did what Ime didn't, right? Ime won the finals.
Yeah.
He didn't make the adjustments to his team shit the bed. Say what you want. And I like Ime Udoka. Me and you like him.
Yeah.
I like Ime Udoka, but what I see... Yeah, go on.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
And listen, I do think Ime Udoka is a good coach, but I'm not saying what was done to him was right, but I think it was a good move. The Celtics should have fired him because clearly Ime Udoka, he might be a good coach, but he doesn't have the mindset of an elder like Joe Mazzulla. And Joe Mazzulla is younger than Ime Udoka. Joe Mazzulla said, listen, he told the Celtics, listen, you guys won game 1 and you guys still lost the last time you were in the finals. Stay fucking focused. You never heard that shit from Ime Udoka. Ime Udoka, not knocking him for it, fucking bitches around the work organization. He just doesn't have a mature mentality. And that's what you need as a coach. Clearly Mazzulla has that, and we saw the results this year. So
yeah, I mean, Mazzulla, if you notice Joe Mazzulla's demeanor throughout, he was locked in. Like, there was not a game that he wasn't locked in. He didn't celebrate early. He kept telling people even when it was the final game in game 5, they were up like 15, 18 points. There was like 3 minutes in the clock, right?
Yeah.
There's fucking no way they're coming back, right?
Yeah.
Joe Mazzulla was like, do not take your foot off their fucking necks.
Nope.
They kept playing. God, did you not? Derek White, Holiday, Brown, Tatum, they were relentless till the end of the quarter. It was 3 minutes. It was only 3 minutes. They weren't coming back. They were up by 18 points, and they were playing like they were the Mavericks were only down by 2 points.
Yeah.
So that kind of mentality that he instilled in, let's just be honest, Ime didn't have that. The players didn't play like that.
I want to read this from TOP. JJ Redick, who's from Puerto Rico, won a championship before the Dominican Al Horford and locked up LeBron James. PR superior. CEO, your thoughts?
JJ Redick from PR won a championship before Dominican. JJ Redick is fucking irrelevant, and he's not a Hall of Fame.
I did not know JJ Redick. Did you know JJ? I thought he was fucking white.
JJ Redick, yeah, I thought he was white too. He's white as a motherfucker, by the way. He looked white as hell. And he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not better than Al Horford. And definitely not now that he got Al Horford. I'll tell you this. Horford pissed me off substantially in this playoff. All right. Horford pissed me off because he couldn't make a 3 to save his fucking life for the majority of the playoff.
What's up, TD? How you doing, bro? New guy.
Right.
What's up, bro? Make sure to subscribe. Best podcast out there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But Horford couldn't make a 3 to save his fucking life, right?
This is the Puerto Rican, bro. He looks, bro, what?
Why does he look like a midget?
Why does he look white if he's Puerto Rican?
Because a lot of Puerto Ricans are white. Just ask.
Yo, he looks like fucking. He looks like who's that wide receiver Jason Whitlock has on his show? What's his ass?
DJ Mo.
Yeah, that nigga Mo. It was like that nigga. It says it right here. Puerto Rican basketball. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, Donnie, bro, get your brother off the fucking out the.
I mean, listen, Al Horford in his prime. If we had Al Horford in his prime, this shit would have. This shit would have been.
He'd probably be fucking starting.
Yeah, this shit would have been. I mean, listen, it was. I can understand people that didn't like the finals, right? Because if you're not a fan of the Mavericks or you're not a fan of the Celtics, this was a blowout from beginning to finish for the most part.
I actually agree. I actually kind of like this finals more than the last finals.
I mean, I loved it because I'm biased. But
well, yeah, but I don't know. It's just maybe it's because you got two Americans going up against Kyrie, and Kyrie's one of my favorite. Maybe that's the reason why. And then just like it just had more of a feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Last year, I mean, last year was just it was just an injury-riddled Heat team going up against the Nuggets.
No, yeah, I definitely like this one better because
Obviously, because Boston was in it. But.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I'm too biased to comment on it, to be honest, because to me, it was a great season. This is easily one of the best seasons for the Boston Celtics in their history, in the franchise history.
JJ Barrera looks like Hornswoggle. Ha! If you don't, if you want to go to the Puerto Rican TOP, go to Pata. What the? How do you pronounce that, bro?
Punta Cana.
What CEO said. Do not, and I mean, do not go to the capital, known as. Okay, you gotta. Santo.
Well, it's pronounced it's Santo Domingo, but he said shit mingo as a insult.
Okay, well, all right. This ain't Spanish class, all right. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, just a little side rant. I know this has nothing to do with sports, but I just had an epiphany this week. I was talking to one of my homeboys. Can we just admit that fucking Spanish class, French class is one of the most worthless fucking classes in high school? Why the fuck do we need to fucking learn these other languages? First of all, no majority of Americans are not going outside of this country. And number two, even if they are, they have American tours there to fucking translate that shit for them. So why the fuck did I have to waste 45 minutes of my time in Spanish class learning this dumb shit? For fucking what?
Yeah, and it obviously didn't help you because you don't know shit.
No, it didn't. And it didn't help like 95% of this fucking country.
I mean, you were in Spanish class. I guess what language I was taking.
What language?
Guess.
German?
No, Japanese.
Once again, my point. And see, have you ever been to Japan?
No.
All right, so what is the fucking bro? This is the dumbest. Like, I'm sorry. Like, high school is beyond stupid. Like, you know, like Spanish class, French class, German class for fucking what?
To be cultured and civilized, RJ.
Or if that's the fucking case, then fucking don't have, bro. Even if you go to one of these countries, you have American tourists there to fucking translate shit to you. What is the point? Like, who cares? It is the dumbest thing ever. It's just the dumbest thing.
Only benefit of knowing another language is if you go overseas and you're trying to pick up bitches from that region. That's the only benefit.
It's fucking stupid. I've been to Japan. It's a very beautiful country. Master, you been to Japan?
I mean, I wanted to go to Japan too.
All right, but even if you guys go, they're gonna have American tourists to fucking translate the shit for you. You don't have to speak this bullshit.
I went to Japanese class for like 2 years. I didn't learn shit. I don't remember nothing. My
point is actually, RJ, you better start taking them classes again before you start having before you start having
press two for English on the phone.
Oh my gosh, bro. That is beyond fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
This is funny because I remember like the white rednecks were making the same argument like 15 years ago, and it's coming true. So it's kind of funny.
Oh my gosh. And you know what's funny? TOP, you fucking that you had Michael pronounce it was a pterodactyl, and he didn't know it was like a P or some shit.
Yeah, Michael, yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. What does they say? It's TD. Are you a Celtics fan, bro? I have no idea. But TD says, hey, Kyrie learned the hard way that Boston fans forgive but never forget. From game one, fans got in his head and he was done game one. Yeah, Kyrie was fucking hard.
Yeah, Kyrie choked. Listen, if they were playing a different team, right? If they were playing the Heat, I think they win. It's just Kyrie mentally can't play the Celtics. He can't mentally play them.
Yeah. Appreciate it, TD. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, CEO, you know, you got your win, bro. You know what I'm saying? How's it feel that, you know, the Ravens ain't gonna do shit? Well, the Yankees are about to win this year. But, you know, you got to watch your Celtics win. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And I get to watch the rest of the league cry about it because they're making a billion excuses, talking about, oh, the Pacers were injured, like Tyrese Halliburton was gonna do anything. Okay. Oh, like if Luka and Kyrie get shut down for right, you're telling me Tyrese Halliburton was gonna do something?
Yeah.
I mean, we lost we played half the series, and while they were playing, they swept them. But all of a sudden,
for you.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, right? Oh no, we're literally up 2-1 before Mitchell's out, right? Mitchell leaves. We're up 2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, but Mitchell was out. I'm like, you're stupid. We literally were up in the series when these niggas were in. Literally, Mavericks were healthy. They had Derek Lively back, which they needed. They had everyone they wanted back. They had Luka, Kyrie. They didn't do shit, and they were on the West. They came from the West. The whole theory that the Boston Celtics were walking into the Eastern Conference Finals and they didn't have a heart. That's bullshit. Have you not seen their record? They were like 14 games ahead of the first seed in the West.
You know that? Go ahead, my phone.
No, I'm finished. Go ahead.
That's actually. Oh, I was gonna ask you to see. Who do you think will win, the 2008 Celtics or this 2023 Celtics team?
I would say the 08 only because Paul Pierce is a walking bucket. Kevin Garnett is better than any big man we have right now. Rajon Rondo was in his prime, and Ray Allen was one of the clutchest shooter, if not before Curry, he was literally probably the clutchest shooter of all time.
I agree. The 08 Celtics team would have won. Now, here's a better question: who's better, Tatum or Paul Pierce?
Here's the thing, right? I think that Tatum's on a trajectory that Paul Pierce simply isn't on. Like, first of all, I think Tatum's already, and he's only 26, has been on multiple first team NBA teams. And not only that, it's just that he's 26. He won the chip, and like trajectory wise, it's not even close. I mean, success wise, Tatum's is going to have a better career than Paul Pierce. Okay, he's going to have a better career than Paul Pierce, unless he like fucks up his he snaps his shit up on some Derrick Rose shit. Now, from like a pure playing perspective, well, that's difficult because Paul Pierce was a walking bucket, right? Tatum really isn't a walking bucket. Like, Tatum's a 3-level scorer, right? But he's not as consistent on the offensive side as Paul Pierce was. Paul Pierce is a fantastic 3-point shooter. Mid-range game is fantastic, and his inside game was really good. All right. Tatum has that potential, but offensively he's been inconsistent for a while. So from the offensive side, obviously Paul Pierce, but when we're talking about the games completely, right?
Yeah.
Entirely, Paul Pierce doesn't sniff. I don't think he sniffs Tatum defensively, right? And a lot of people want to look at the offensive. That's the problem with a lot of NBA fans. They only look at the offensive. They don't take into account the fact that how important defense is, and we're about to touch on that defensive topic when we get to Luka, right?
Yeah.
But people get enamored with the offensive side of the ball that they don't realize how special Tatum is on the defensive side of the ball. How special these players so because they're so good defensively, it kind of counterbalances some of the inconsistencies he has on offense. If I was starting a team, it'd be difficult to pick between the two, but I would probably say I'd go for Tatum only because I value the defense. And I know that Tatum, even though he's not a walking bucket, he's still on the better end of the spectrum in terms of offense throughout the league.
I agree. I think Tatum is better than Paul Pierce. I think Tatum's more closer to Paul Pierce on offense and Paul Pierce is on the defense to Tatum.
Yeah.
I never seen Kevin Durant get locked down the way how Jason Tatum locked him down a couple years ago when it was the Nets versus Celtics. The first year they went to the finals.
Right.
This is Kevin Durant, a 7-foot guard playing the 4, who can shoot, who can drive, who can dunk, who can post up, and Tatum locked him the fuck down like he wasn't shit.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, damn. Kevin Garnett. KG's that dog. Yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, give me Tatum Brown and everyday Holiday. Now we're talking. Yeah, that's a fact. I don't. You know what? Actually, you know what? Time out. Hold on. I have to realize something.
Yeah.
Are we sure we're picking this? Are we sure we're picking the '08 Celtics? This is Doc River versus Joe Mazzulla.
No, okay, all right. Look, yeah, I mean, I didn't factor in the coaching, right?
I just realized that because Joe Mazzulla would make adjustments. Doc Rivers ain't making no adjustments.
Doc Rivers is the most carried coach in fucking NBA history. All right, so that's not even that's if we're talking if we're talking about like would I take the current Celtics with like Brad Stevens and Mazzulla and the squad over the '08, then yes. Then I would. Only because we're run great. Like there's Brad Stevens is one of the best GMs in the league, hands down. And Mazzulla he's looking like a dog. I like his leadership. You know, I like the fact that he's very family oriented.
Yeah.
So you're right. If we're taking everything into account, I would take this year.
On both sides, yes. The tandem between Garnett and Pierce is better than Tatum and Brown. I think me and CEO can agree on that. But it's a team game. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, you got was Rondo starting? Was he coming off the bench for that team?
Rondo, I think he was
starting?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
So Rondo's not really going to score. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if you have a guy who's not going to score that much, you would put your best defender on Paul Pierce and rotate. He started, okay, Rondo's not a score. Go ahead, bro.
All right, I just want to point out, we're forgetting, right, that not only is Tatum's defense elite, but Brown's defense has also become elite.
And, what's his name? Drew Holiday is not self-explanatory.
Like, have you seen how many block shots that Derek White has got off on people?
Derek White's defense was amazing.
So
Rondo was a dog. I get that, but listen, if you want to say like who's more tougher, obviously those guys are more quote tougher. But my question is, Joe Mazzulla would adjust. Doc Rivers is not going to adjust.
No, he's not.
So I can definitely, and CEO, correct me if I can definitely see the Celtics, if say hypothetically speaking, you put those teams together, I can definitely see the '08 Celtics winning the first game, and then the second game they win, but it's a close one. And during the whole series, I can see the 2023 Celtics adjusting and beating them in 7.
Yeah, because let's be honest, who's the smarter team? The 2024 Celtics are smarter.
Yeah, it's not. Smartness always beats out toughness.
No, yeah, absolutely. I just listen. If you're talking health wise, it's just hard because there's so many good players. White's not super consistent offensively, but when he got his shit going, his threes are almost unstoppable. Jrue Holiday, he's a two-way player. Listen, Derek White's a two-way player. Holiday's a two-way player. Tatum's a two-way player. Brown's a two-way player, and Porzingis is a two-way player.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Porzingis versus Kendrick. I'm taking Porzingis all day.
Yeah,
and TOP. I'm assuming you're mentioning this. I take Jaylen Brown's. No Diddy on that, but you know what he means.
Yeah, listen. I think defense. I think over their careers, Tatum's a better defender. I think just recently, Brown's become to that level. Like he just came on the scene with the defense now. I wouldn't say. I say overall, Tatum is probably better defensively, but now given this season, he kind of matched Tatum's level defensively.
I agree, guys. If it wasn't for the C's, the Celtics letting Game 4 lose in this purpose, this team would have went all the way to the playoffs with only one. Yeah, that's a fact. It's surprising. You guys only lost 2 playoff games. No, 3. I think you lost one to the Cavs. You lost one to the Miami, one to the Dallas, and then lost one to the Cavs.
Yeah, this team barely lost any, at all. And
that's impressive. Listen, look, I'm not really mad because I picked the Celtics to win. I won a lot of fucking money picking the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? So,
see, that's why I knew you were being a little too generous. They made you money, didn't they?
I won fucking $500. What the fuck? I said Celtics in 6. They won in fucking 5. So
Yeah, there you go.
I really thought you guys were gonna end it in Dallas just to be on some dick shit, but you guys took it. No 2 games. You right. Heat and Cavs. Yeah. And then I guess Dallas. But At the same time, I mean that losing 3 games in a whole playoff series, that's in a 7-game series, that's very impressive.
Yeah.
You guys almost beat the Cavs in 2018. If Hayward is playing, yeah, that was a crazy one. I mean, even if Kyrie was playing, that would have been a crazy series. But I'm looking at the East right now, CEO. Before we get into Luka and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the East, and you know, let's be for real, Sixers ain't shit. Even if they get Paul George, they ain't shit.
No,
Never been shit. Never gonna be shit. Paul George. And by the way, Tatum, you're better than Paul George. I'll give you that. Even though I think Paul George is more fun to watch, you're better than Paul George. I'll give you that. Who else? The Knicks. I don't know what the fuck the Knicks are doing. We're not getting Donovan Mitchell, so it is what it is there. OG's a free agent. Heidenstarn's a free agent. You know, there's rumors we're gonna resign him.
RJ, but I thought you might get Paul George.
Yeah, okay. Like that's really gonna take us over the top. Who else? Pacers. Pacers ain't gonna do shit. Come on, bro. Pacers are a one-hit wonder. Like, if TJ McConnell's your dog on that team, then you're fucking done. The Cavs. Donovan Mitchell's gonna get traded somewhere else. Who else made the playoffs? Who else? Miami. I don't know what the fuck Miami's doing. Jimmy's pissed off. Miami, even if they re-sign him, it's gonna be Jimmy and the fucking Misfits. Looking at the East, it's just a bunch of fuck shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not out of the positive. And the Celtics are literally just gonna rinse and repeat. They have experience now, so it's like they could literally just go right back to the finals.
Yep. And listen, I can guarantee you, if we manage to pull out one more ring, we're officially the villains.
Yeah, that is a fact, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people already hate us. You know what I'm saying? Fucking haters.
Oh, my bad, Master J. The Bulls, who just got Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey, he's a bum.
Hey, facts. He's so fucking bad. He's a fucking pedophile. Fuck him. Miami has great. Yeah, Eric Spoelstra's great. The problem with Miami is that they don't have any all-stars besides Jimmy. And what's his name? You think Jimmy's leaving Miami, RJ, and CEO? I don't fucking know.
I mean, I don't care, bro. Jimmy's not doing anything.
I mean, you should care because Jimmy's going. That Miami team is garbage.
Yeah, good for us. I mean, listen, Jimmy's going to be 1 year older.
Yeah.
And he's going to have nobody around him. They're not doing nothing.
Yeah, it's a fact. Besides Bam Adebayo, who's really a 4, and I have a video coming out about that tomorrow. How old is Jimmy Buckets? I think he's in his 30s at least.
He's about to be like 34?
34. Somewhere around there. Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's already 34. He's turning 35 in September.
Yep, 34, turning 35 September 14th. Yep. And also, Jimmy's gonna come in with some gay ass hairdo.
What's up with Jimmy and these gay ass haircuts? Like, what the fuck is this?
I don't fucking know nor I care. Now since the Mavs made the finals, can the Cowboys make the Super Bowl? I want a new GM. Well, we're gonna talk about that. I've been telling you fuck boys for this. Luka is overrated. He's a white, a European, a civilian, whatever he is. James Harden, okay? What I tell ya, bro? What I tell ya? Come on, bro.
So we're on the topic now?
Yes, we're talking about Luka.
Listen, Luka is getting the same treatment that James Harden got. Dick riding all over the media. You feel me? All the slurping up by fans talking about how great he is, how this and that he is. Like, because let's be honest, James Harden in his prime was an offensive superstar.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how good James Harden was. Like James Harden is an offensive superstar who was mostly out of shape his whole career, who played no defense. Like Luka, who complained to the refs every fucking 5 seconds.
Like Luka.
And like, come on, like it's literally white James Harden. This is exactly. And by the way, the people that say he's like LeBron should get slapped. All right, this is like people like there are some people that think that they're comparing him to LeBron as an insult. That is retarded. No. James Harden is the perfect example. How, RG, remember when this was happening in its prime, the James Harden dick riding, I wanted to vomit because we kept saying this, and this was like in the early days, right?
Yeah.
We kept saying this shit. We said that the media is just dick riding his offensive abilities, but he has zero, and I mean zero defensive qualities. Jordan, defensive menace. LeBron, defensive menace. Kobe, defensive. Like if you want to be Kawhi, if you want to be the best player in, and just look at. I'm not saying KD's defense is trash, but he's not really like that. He's an offensive superstar.
He's way better than Luka. At least he tried.
Yeah, at least he tries. You know, and he's not out of shape. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say. You have to be a two-way player in order to even be in the conversation of best player. You can't be an offensive superstar, right? Like, listen, he's Luka's like a slightly better version of Melo. Remember Melo? Like,
yeah.
Like Melo was an offensive superstar, right?
Yeah.
Was not good defensively. Like, was not like. Listen, it wasn't as bad as Luka because Luka's defense is atrocious. All right, it's horrible.
I don't know. Melo's pretty bad at defense.
But Luke, have you seen how? Like, I think Luka broke a record for how many blow-bys he got. Like, that's how bad that shit was. This dude, zero effort. Jason Kidd was screaming at him from the sideline. He was telling him to stop bitching to the refs and get to the other side of the court to play defense, because by the time he was done bitching at the refs, it was 4-5 on the other side of the court.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry, Luka. Yeah, I gotta stop with this Luka. Nah, bro, he ain't it, bro. I'm not saying he can't win a championship, bro. Y'all, the dick riding of Luka. Oh, matter of fact, time out. We're gonna bring back a good segment, CEO, because these Luka fanboys, bro. Yeah, I'm pissed off now. Luka, Luka's about to become the next Paul George because the dick riding for him. I mean, my gosh, fucking.
No,
when did Luka get this fan base? Like, what is like? Haven't we seen this with James Harden?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. It's identical to James Harden. James Harden had this fan base where you literally had people, RJ, in the media consistently saying James Harden is probably the best scorer in NBA history. Like, these were the debates people were having. They're going to have the same debates about Luka soon. They're going to talk about how he's the best scorer in NBA history, yada, yada. He's going to go around getting his numbers. Now, I will say this, Luka, in terms of intangibles, is slightly better than Harden. Slightly. But, I mean, unless he gets his defense up, I just don't see the shit. I don't see him winning shit.
It's gonna be funny looking back at these comments. So for anybody new in the comments, we have a segment on the Unfiltered Sports podcast. By the way, none of your other podcasts will do this because we welcome smoke. But we're gonna go back in time on my Luka video where I specifically said Luka should not win the MVP, and I'm being justified. You know what I'm saying? That's Jordan Francis. Shout out to Jordan Francis. I know he's in the chat somewhere, but Zero says he don't watch the games. Mavs are the hottest team in the NBA right now. Okay. Bro thinks it's the best player on the best team, not most valuable player. We'll see. Was Luka any fucking value on that fucking Mavericks team? 4-1. It should have been 4-0 if the Celtics didn't want to fucking win at home.
Listen, I will say this, right? If the Mavs didn't have Luka, they wouldn't been anywhere near the finals. I will say that.
Yeah, for sure. This is straight up crutch. Oh, well, he agreed with me there. I don't know what three thing. I don't remember what I said at three. He said short answer, no. Little long answer, they'll still be in the playoffs, though. Yeah, they were. Luka's the only reason why they're getting the 6th seed. I can think. Oh, here's one. David said, worst video ever. I'm coming back here in June. Good luck, mate. See you. It's June right now. Do you see this fucker back?
No, he's not. He's probably crying.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me comment on this little faggot. But what should I say? Where you at, bitch ass nigga? There we go. I hope they don't fucking block my comment for this. Harry Potter. Wow, what a name. You suck. And then Rod Chat. I don't know how to fucking pronounce this. He has anime pictures, so I should take. I commend you for being willing to put your opinions on the end there, but you're such a fucking retard. Well, how do I look now? Luka was one of the worst. He might have been worse than James Harden on fucking defense. I mean, my gosh.
Yeah, the defense is atrocious. It's not even funny.
This guy, I can't even pronounce. Well, see, you speak Japanese. How the fuck you pronounce this? Xi Jin Ping.
That's Xi Jinping. Eat shit. What the fuck? All right, yeah,
block this channel for wasting your time. Guy has no brain. Well, clearly my brain works. 4-1, bitch.
Yo.
Here we go. R1 says, that's what Luka haters crying always. And he said, crying about what? And I said, crying. He said, this channel, misspelled channel, is suck. This channel is suck. Your spelling and your fucking grammar sucks. Crying always. Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's crying after that fucking finals. We got TRL. We got TRL in the building. What's up, TRL? I don't know if he's here or not, but what's up, TRL? But, listen, bro. I told y'all this. I'm not saying Luka's a bad player, but the dick riding of him is like, chill the fuck out.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit. Like, Tatum has won his championship, and and people they'll clearly say that Luka's still better than Tatum.
Yeah.
They're going to clearly say that. Why? Because, again, NBA players have a bias for offense. I mean, NBA, not players, fans.
Media.
Media have a bias for. They don't really give a fuck about defense, and that's their problem. Like, you have to value defense just as much as you value offense. And if you do value defense, you can see that fucking Luka's game is fucking horribly flawed.
Yeah, that's a fact. But to answer TOP's question, Luka, hands down.
Yeah. Harden's worse. I mean, the only reason he's worse is his intangibles are worse.
I'll give Luka that. He shows up in his prime. He showed up. I'll give Luka that. They focus on one-dimensional players. Yeah, that is a fact. That is a whole fucking fact. I mean, no one's going to give credit to the Boston Celtics defense. Listen, you can hate the Celtics all you want. There's no credit towards there's some credit being for Jaylen Brown. I'll give you that. No credit for Porzingis, Tatum. No even credit for Joe Mazzulla.
No, I mean, it's sad, but that's a fact.
TD says, CEO, give some love to Jaylen Brown. His C's true dog. I think he gave credit to Jaylen.
No, I'm getting, of course, like, listen, I like Jaylen Brown. I give him credit. I don't think we would be here without him, obviously. The only thing I'm saying is that a lot of people want to prop up Brown to just shit on Tatum. That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
And by the way, Tatum, just like Tatum, you can't. I'm not sitting here saying Tatum's the best player in the world. I'm not, and I'm not here saying any of that bullshit. I still think the best player is Jokic.
Yeah,
that's my position. Has always been my position. The only thing is that people hate Tatum so much because I guess they deem him corny, right?
Yeah.
I just think it's hate towards the Boston Celtics more than anything because they see Tatum as still the face. So that's their way of shitting on the Boston Celtics. But, it is what it is. Eat dog shit, peasants. All right, that's why you got no chip.
Speaking of a team that's not going to have a chip, JJ Redick, CEO, is... I should have fucking invited Brandon for this fucking podcast. Maybe I'll bring him on next week, but we told you fuckers, and we told Brandon this was going to happen.
Didn't Brandon call us clowns?
Yeah, they're not that dumb, CEO. They're not that stupid. They're not that stupid to sign JJ Redick. Even though I'm literally sitting here and I have a video about Bronny coming out tomorrow, talking somewhat about JJ Redick. But I told him and I told everybody in the chat the Lakers are entering that clown stage of their career. Where they're going to keep LeBron and AD to have star power, and they're going to this dude JJ Redick was commentating the fucking finals. Now he's a fucking coach.
Listen, bro, all you had to do, right? Because all the bullshit, they're not dumb enough. They're a smarter franchise than that, right? All that bullshit commentary. All you had to do is look who's running the team. That's all you had. Once you realize who's running the team, all right, Genie Bus, who's fucking horrible. All right.
And a woman.
Like she knows nothing at all. And the reason I say she's running the team is because she's not actually running the team. People behind her that are fucking incompetent are running the team because Jeannie Buss doesn't know how to run the team. All right. She's only been there because she's daddy's favorite little girl. All right. That's it. That's literally about it. All right. Rob, her brother's a fucking moron too. Like the
Rob Pelinka sucks as well too.
Rob Pelinka sucks. Listen, the only one that was good was Dr. Jerry Buss. He passed away, and his kids are retarded, unfortunately. All right, that's what's happening right now. The leadership is trash. LeBron's not going anywhere, and LeBron's not going anywhere because he runs that organization. Okay, he knows he can go up to old ass Jeannie Buss. I don't know how old she is, but she probably got like herself. She's on 7th Botox. So he goes up to Miss what's it called, Jeannie Buss, sweet talks her, right? And since she's a woman, she's all enamored with LeBron, right? And he gets his way. All right, this is exactly what's going on. So LeBron is like the fact that we're
62.
The fact, right, RJ? The fact that there's even like no competent, like the Celtics are not going to be like, okay, LeBron, come and we're going to draft your overrated child and waste our draft pick. That's not happening. All right, like no competent franchise, right? RJ is with actually smart leadership is going to be like, you know what, LeBron, even though you're like damn near 50, right? Even though you're damn near 50, since we love you so much, we're going to waste a precious draft pick, probably number 1. We're probably going to waste our first round draft pick on your son that should, honestly, if he didn't have his last name wasn't James, would probably not even be suitable for the G League. All right, so
in college.
No, he wouldn't even be like, that's how bad. And this is no shade at Bronny. This is no shade at him. But if we're being objective, this is the truth. He's not fit to be in the NBA, and the only reason he's going to go to the NBA is because his father's LeBron, which is fine. Okay, I have no problem with that. If he wants to push his son, that's fine. I don't care. Right? It's his son. I get it. But like, if you're a competent organization, what am I thinking? Okay, if this was Miami LeBron, right? I would not care about wasting a draft pick to keep him here, right? If this was, but we're talking about 40 years old LeBron James. He's going to be gone in 2 years max. He's not playing another 5 years. Okay, he's gone in 2 years max. And guess what I get stuck with? I get stuck with Bronny James, who's probably not even a bench player. Okay, he's not even a bench player. I'm stuck with him. And what am I supposed to do with them? I wasted an asset to keep LeBron happy. He's not even going to be here in 2 years. It's a waste.
Right too.
So and we're stuck. Forgot, of course. And we were going to the discussion with Jeannie Buss. He went up to Jeannie Buss, right? Oh, I hate all this the LeBron media dick riders who are like, I don't think LeBron actually had anything to do with the hiring of JJ Redick. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That is retarded. Of course, he had everything to do with fucking hiring what's it called, JJ Redick, his podcast partner. LeBron is literally hiring. He's okay. First of all, this is nepotism 101. All right, like he's getting all his friends into the business, including people who are severely underqualified, like JJ Redick, who's a mid analyst, by the way. All right, he's not a great analyst. He's a mid analyst, and if you think he can come off with zero, not even in high school coaching, right? Zero experience. You're not an assistant. You've never been a fucking water boy, and you want to come out here and coach one of the premier franchises in the league because your buddy's LeBron James. This fucking franchise is a joke. It's a clown show. Jeannie Buss does not know what she's doing. She's just there to, trying to act all young with her 7th Botox surgery. This is ridiculous, all right? And the Lakers, if it wasn't for that bubble chip, they would fucking be a poverty-ass franchise.
Yeah, as a whole, Jeannie Buss is fucking incompetent. Let's be for real. They're not saying anything because she's a fucking woman. They don't want to fucking get canceled, whatever the case may be, because people are still scared of getting canceled in 2024. And you offer Dan Hurley, who, I mean, he's still a risk, but at the same time, you offer him $70 million Like he's not even top 10 coaches of all time. He's not even top 10 coaches of fucking like, you know, getting paid. Yet you offer him 70, but you're gonna offer JJ Redick more? What the fuck is JJ Redick gonna do?
JJ, listen, I don't think they've ever had an intention to sign Dan Hurley. I agree. Now that I'm realizing, I think this was probably like, listen, we know Dan Hurley, because if I'm Lakers brass, if I'm Lakers leadership, I'm giving Dan Hurley like at least top 3 head coach money off the rip, because I'm not wasting my time getting a mid analyst, all right, who was a subpar player, who was just a 3-point specialist the majority of his career. I'm not going to take that and put him and coach one of the more premier franchises in the league. That's a waste. Dan Hurley said, I think it was a radio or something, I'm not sure what the show was, but he said, listen, I would have stayed if they offered me more money. They offered him $70 million. It was an insult. I think they're paying some NBA scrubs, all right, worse than that, all right? Some NBA head coaching scrubs worse than that. And he was like, nah, there was an amount of money that would have kept me in LA. I would have went to LA. But you know what they said? They said, no, here's a cheap ass contract. You know why? You know what this was, RJ? You know what this was? This was an attempt. This was an attempt by the Lakers to basically say, listen, we wanted Dan Hurley. We're a competent franchise. We wanted Dan Hurley all along, but he didn't take the money. So we have to listen, keyword, have to hire JJ Redick because he's the only viable candidate, because our number 1 choice, Dan Hurley, left for UConn, which is absolute bullshit. Okay. If they wanted Dan Hurley, they could have got Dan Hurley. They said no, because they wanted to get LeBron's buddy and friend, and so they basically lowballed the fuck out of him.
Facts. TOP brings up a point. Maybe LeBron's trying to buy the Lakers. That would not shock me. That would not shock me at all if he tried to buy the Lakers. Because Jeannie Buss has to go. She is so incompetent.
Yeah, listen, I'm not even sure LeBron would be a better owner, because, I mean, Jordan was pretty shitty at owning a team, let's be honest. I don't see LeBron being a better owner. If anything, what has LeBron done in all his career in every team? He put his friends in the positions. Is it going to be any better? I don't think so, personally. LeBron's a good basketball player, but I just don't think, from a business perspective or running a team, he's any good. Okay? Because we've seen it, RJ. We've seen it in Cleveland. We've seen it in Miami. All right? We've seen it with LA. We've seen the kind of management LeBron has, right? He'll give bags to fucking bumps like Tristan Thompson.
Yeah. What's good, Kaiju? How you doing, bro? Listen, man. The Lakers organization is beyond fucking horrible. It's beyond horrible. They have, I'm not shocked by it, but this confirms LeBron's not going anywhere, because and they're gonna. And I have a video about it coming tomorrow. Bronny will be taken in the first round Wednesday night. Mark my words.
Yeah,
he's gonna be taken in the first round. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I totally agree. And by the way, Kaiju, it's too late for you, nigga. No one's calling you Patriot. All right.
I'm getting rid of the name Kaiju and getting myself Patriot Universe. Why would you just? First of all, why don't you come up with a Celtics name?
First of all, Patriot Universe sounds gay as fuck. Hey, and by the way, as we were saying, and don't come here with the bullshit that, you know what? Even if you do believe the bullshit that Dan Hurley was asking for too much money, right? Yeah. And yada yada. Even if you believe that load of bullshit, who's out there? Monty Williams is a better hire than fucking JJ Redick.
Yeah, he just got fired. Yeah.
I mean, that's a better hire than JJ Redick. Even Sam Cassell is a better hire than JJ Redick. I mean,
but Boonhauser that got fired with the Milwaukee, he's a better hire than that.
Yeah, he's a better. There's so many people that are way more qualified. I mean, yeah, I know y'all don't want to hire what is his name, Mark Jackson.
Yeah,
I know y'all don't. He's a way better coach than fucking JJ Redick is not going to have a job with the Lakers in 2 years. Okay.
I'm sorry, like even we know Doc Rivers bullshit, but at least he coached. JJ, he has bro. What is he? I'm sorry. Someone has to be said about this. Just because you're a good analyst on TV doesn't make you a good head coach.
No, it doesn't.
Like for some reason, people look at like Jason, like not Jason Kidd. What's this dude's name? Steve Kerr and shit like that. Yeah. Oh, Steve Kerr can do it. Like, bro, just because that happens doesn't mean shit. You actually have to coach to coach. Yeah, that's like having like an analyst on ESPN being good at calling football, and you think he's gonna be a good quarterback because he can call out defenses. No, you gotta actually play football to be good at football. What he has a podcast with LeBron, and he's good at calling out the X's and O's than Stephen A. Smith. Okay, great. Stephen A. Smith's a fucking bum who lied and said he shot 17 straight threes in the fucking middle of winter in New York. Who gives a shit? JJ ain't shit. He's a glorified role player, bench player for the fucking Clippers, and how much did they fucking win? I mean, my gosh. Like JJ fucking Redick? If you want to just be a fucking bum, you might as well just fucking hire me. I would have probably went further with me in the fucking playoffs than this fucking bum. You listen. You can say what you want about Frank Vogel. You can say what you want about Darvin Ham. You can say whatever you want. Even Luke Walton. At least these guys have experience. JJ fucking Redick? What is he like? I'm really trying to figure out. Besides the fact that he's good at he's a very good analyst on first fucking take, going up against Stephen A. Smith, and he has a podcast with LeBron. He's a mid analyst. Earn a coaching job.
He's a mid analyst. Let's get that straight. That's one. Number two, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't coached high school basketball. I mean, for fuck's sake, Doug AAU. He hasn't coached like Doug Gottlieb, who coaches high school basketball, is more qualified. Like this is an embarrassment. The Lakers aren't doing shit. Hey, listen, Laker fans. I don't know if we have any in the comment section. Listen, Lakers fans, you could have got Mark Jackson, you could have got Monty Williams, but no, you decided to hire LeBron's podcast partner. You're not winning a chip. All right, enjoy 10 years of misery.
Facts. What's up, clean music lover? Make sure to subscribe, bro. Best sports podcast out there. All glory to the Most High. You want to hire Shaq? I mean, like, this is like so dumb. Like, I don't. Adam Silver got to do something, bro. Yo, Adam, bro. I know you're all about diversity and stuff, but clearly having women in leadership's not working. Look at Jeannie Buss, bro. You've taken one of the most historical franchises ever, and they're a clown show.
No, I mean he's all for diversity, except for when you blackball black Christian men like Mark Jackson, then you're anti-diversity because he's anti Rainbow Mafia. So you know what I'm saying?
Screw the Rainbow Mafia.
That's why they blackballed him, right?
Even though I don't like Christians on themselves, but I mean we know what happened to Mark Jackson. Come on.
No, I mean he said something about them, and now all of a sudden he's gone. No jobs, no opportunities, but we get bums like JJ Redick opportunities. And shame on you, fucking LeBron, for getting JJ Redick a job. Out of all the people this is the bum you get?
Did JJ Redick?
Fucking clown.
What's up, Evan? How you doing, bro? Listen, bro, this is like wait, hold on. The Master J, aren't you a Lakers fan too, bro? Shoot. I'm gonna be in Lambeau. You're going to Lambeau to see the Packers Dolphins. Good for you, bro. Hopefully he's not dead by the FX. Listen, man.
This is another Steve Nash situation, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. It is so. It's. I don't even fucking know. What's his name? Who's the guy for the Nets that got fired? Oh my gosh, that took over for Steve Nash. I forgot his name.
The guy who took over for Steve Nash?
Yeah, the black guy. I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I'm blanking right now.
He's more qualified than fucking JJ Redick. Like, how can you be?
Becky Hammond's more qualified than JJ Redick. That's how bad that shit is.
Yeah, bro. If this is the case, you might as well just hire Stephen A. Smith. If you want some asshole on ESPN, what the fuck? Like, bro, come on. I cannot believe this asshole literally was on ESPN, like calling games for the Celtics. Now he's a fucking coach.
Yeah. Listen,
Hell, Van Gundy, his woke ass. He can't get a job with fucking this Jeff Van Gundy. He fucking he was a good coach. Can't fucking hire him.
I mean, yeah, his woke ass is more qualified.
By the way, how did Jalen Brunson humiliate Stephen A. Smith? Wow, damn. What did he do?
Who?
Jalen Brunson. No, not Jalen Brunson. Jaylen Brown. He humiliated Stephen A. Smith somehow.
Oh, I don't know how, but good. If that's true, then I'm all for
Stephen A. Smith's a fucking clown. Okay.
Yeah, he's everything but intelligent. Like the dude, Stephen A. Smith uses like the biggest words of all time just to hide the fact that he's a fucking moron.
CEO, I think Jalen Brown is very bombastic in his way. He's very.
I indubitably agree with the statements. Therefore, all that dumb shit. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. You stupid as fuck.
I can't, You know what? I know this is kind of off topic, but shout out to. And by the way, people, I know I've been sharing my screen. Do you guys like us? Sitting here being more interactive with the chat instead of having people on the screen.
What do you mean having people on the screen?
Like, you know how like I'll share my screen, but I can't see the chat, so we can't interact with them. I think people like this more format, just us talking about the topics in this.
Yeah, they probably do prefer that.
I'll probably just save that for my video. But I'll just save that for my videos. But during the parade, because Kendrick kissed Stephen A. Smith and picked against the Celtics when they played the Cavs. Well, I mean, listen, bro. First of all, Kendrick Perkins is what is there. Kendrick Perkins isn't that whole besides Shannon Sharp, because Shannon Sharp actually stopped with the whole woke bullshit, at least for now. He's the only good one, and Chris Russo. They're the only two good ones on the fucking show. Everybody else is a fucking clown. I wish they would just be honest and just say the WNBA sucks and stop covering it. But it is what it is.
I know Shannon's woke, but I think that they made him more woke on FS1 on purpose. So they basically told him you have to, like, come on. Do you think Shannon Sharp literally thought of the idea to get a bottle of Hennessy and wear a do-rag?
No.
That's some clown shit. They obviously made him do that. So I'm happy he's off that clown ass network. Undisputed is probably dead. Does anyone watch Undisputed, bro? Like, no. When's the last time anybody in the chat has watched Undisputed? That's what I want to know.
I don't remember last time.
I told you Richard Sherman was going to be ass. Didn't I tell you that?
I just say he was going to get hired. I just wanted to be correct on that.
Like Richard Sherman is dog water, bro.
Yeah. First take, Shannon Sharp, he's doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him that credit. More entertaining. I forgot Undisputed exists.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I feel bad because they tried, right? They hired. They were like, okay, they basically tried to repeat the formula with Shannon and get another NFL Hall of Famer, right? So they were like, okay, let's get Richard Sherman. He'll replace Shannon, and to add some, we'll get Michael Irving and we'll get Keyshawn and hey, Lil Wayne, can you help us stay relevant? All that shit flopped.
Last time I watched that was like I was 13. Keyshawn, they have too much talent. They have too much people on there. Like you can't have four. Besides, Speak for Yourself and Whitlock and Marcellus Wiley, 4 people doesn't really work.
I mean, honestly, bro, he probably like Richard. This is Richard. Richard sucks. He sucks.
Yeah, Richard's not good.
Like I honestly believe that he would have been better off with someone even less famous, like a Marcellus Wiley or someone like bro, he probably would have had better success with fucking Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman's garbage. Like that's how bad Richard Sherman is.
I hate Skip when he dissed DeMar Hamlin when he got hurt so badly and have so much pain. He doesn't care about his health and just focus on the game. And I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Listen,
I can't. Go ahead.
Skip should retire, okay?
Yeah, Skip needs to go. Paul Pierce, you suck too. They have Rachel Nichols over there stinking up the joint.
Wait, they have Rachel Nichols on
Rachel Nichols, yes.
Okay, now we know why no one's tuning in. Who asked This who asked for? Listen, I'm just keeping it buck. The only reason y'all had Joy Taylor, the only reason y'all had all these females was so the men could look at something. Right. Yeah. It was for the men to look at. Don't even bullshit it. No one cared about their opinions. Okay. I'm just keeping it a buck. The men just wanted to see some titties. Okay. Let's just be honest. And their more demographic was older men. So older men are more like me and you. I don't care about watching titties on women on TV. Like, I don't care about that shit. But older men do. And that's why they wanted to retain them. And that shit flopped. So instead of getting an attractive young female, you decide to bring old ass Rachel Nichols in there.
Yeah, besides Jimmy Butler, who finds her fucking attractive?
Yeah, that was, and let's be honest, I think Jimmy Butler just fucked her because she was only she's around a 5 to 10 mile radius around his room.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck it, well, I gotta get something fucking off. I'm tired of going in my sock every fucking night." That's probably Jimmy. That's probably why you didn't fucking win. You're over here coming on lows on this fucking redhead bitch.
Yo.
Listen, Undisputed sucks. First take. I'll give Stephen A. that credit. He jumped on Shannon Sharp. No diddy. And Chris Russo. I'll give him that credit. And bumped Max Kellerman back to Max Boxing, which I really don't mind. I actually kind of like Max on Max Boxing. But, is what it is there. Let's move on to some football talk. Bill Belichick has a new hot ass that everybody is mad about, or everybody. You have I've never seen a guy get so shitted on for having a girlfriend. See your thoughts.
All right, so Bill Belichick, who's 72, is dating a 24-year-old. Okay. Yep. All right. So how old are you, RJ, again?
I'm 24. Lily, her age.
Okay, you're all right. Are you a child, RJ?
No.
Would you like older people to refer to you as a kid?
No.
Here's the thing, all right? Yes, if I was 72 years old, I probably wouldn't be dating a 24-year-old myself. Okay, I would admit I wouldn't have the energy to do it. I wouldn't have the time to do it, and hopefully I would be a grandfather by that time. So I wouldn't do that. But listen, Bill Belichick is not married. Bill Belichick has been a grumpy old man his whole life. I can guarantee you, Bill Belichick probably lost his virginity at like 40. Listen, he has money, he has fame, and he has a lot of free time now that no one wants to hire him as a coach. I can guarantee you, Bill Belichick basically went there were seasons where he had no sex. I can guarantee you, Bill Belichick is now enjoying his life, and this is kind of him enjoying himself before he becomes senile eventually. So my only thing is, why do people, first of all, this is people are talking about it's not moral, it's unethical. I don't understand how, I don't get the argument with that personally, right? I don't see what's immoral about it personally. I mean, do you know how it's immoral, RJ?
It's not. Listen, well, do you want to keep going? Or you want me to go?
No, go ahead.
All right. First of all, I don't know why people care about what Bill Belichick's doing in his life. Who cares? That's number one. Number two, can we just show how Luciferian and just dumb the society is? How we're, majority. I try to get close to the Most High, but older men like younger women. And guess what? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here, people. Younger women like older men. That's just a fact. Young dudes like us, we really shouldn't be worrying about girls. We should be worrying about putting our heads towards the Most High. This and two is worrying about being older and having money so we can have one.
RJ, right? Because what people don't understand is a lot of women, and I'm not saying that she doesn't find men her age physically attractive. That's not what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that a lot of people, to be honest, a lot of people your age, RJ, aren't worth shit.
Exactly.
If we're going to be honest, okay, listen, this is not from a homosexual take or anything like this, right? I can assume it's safe to say that you're probably better looking than Bill Belichick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you probably couldn't pull. But you probably couldn't pull her.
Absolutely not.
So my thing is, women and men value different things. Okay, they value different things, and as long as she's not a child, right? She's an adult. Like, can we stop moving? Because a lot of people are calling him a pedophile and
she's 24. It's not. I can somewhat understand if she was like 18 or 19. She's 24.
No, I get it, but it's people are starting. Oh, he's a pedophile. He's this and that. Like, oh, he's a predator. And I'm like, listen, no, like unless you deem RJ and a child, right? You deem RJ a child, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't see himself as a kid. But if you see, like, this is my point. If you tell somebody, listen, you're old enough to go to war and die, you're old enough to pay taxes to the fucking government. Right?
You're old enough to fucking vote for who runs this shitty ass fucking country.
Yeah, you're old enough to vote, fake vote who you think is the real president or whatever the fuck. Hey, like, listen, we'll send, like, this society is so fucked that we'll send 18, 19-year-olds to die in Ukraine and fucking Sudan and shit and Lebanon and shit. Well, we'll send them
all their fucking country.
Right. We'll send them over there to die, right, and take bullets. Yeah. But goddamn, if those 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds, if they date somebody 20 years older than them, and then that person's a kid, he's all of a sudden a kid. You're gonna send your kid to go get killed by terrorists with AK-47s across overseas. But if they date a 20-year-old, 40-year-old MILF or something, and he's 22, all of a sudden she's a predator. All of a sudden they're a kid. This makes no fucking sense at all. So either that one, you have to change the legal definition, right, of an adult. If you think like because you can't police adults. You can't tell an adult who they can date. There are, believe it or not, listen, I know a lot of you don't understand, but believe it or not, there are people that like that. Like, there are men that are attracted to 500-pound bitches. That exists. Yeah. There are women that are attracted to niggas with saggy nuts, like with wrinkle. Like, it's weird. We may not find that, but that exists. You can't police 20-year-olds. Okay, I'm still in my 20s. I'm not 24, but I'm still in my 20s. Right? Yeah. I don't consider myself a kid. I pay taxes. I live by myself. I take care of my family members. I take care of animals. I'm not a child. Okay. I don't think anyone here believes I'm a kid either. This is retarded. This is stupid.
Yeah, if I want, like Whitlock calling them a pedophile, like what?
No. First of all, yeah. Listen, if I want to date Betty White, I know she's died. I know she's not. But if I want to date someone like Betty White who's in her 90s, I should be able to, right? Like, listen, I should be able to. It's weird, but I should be able to do that if I want to because I'm a grown man. Now, here's the thing with Whitlock, right? Because I saw that segment. I don't think Whitlock wants to date. Like, if you saw that segment, he said something about he's fighting the urge to date a 28-year-old.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I'm like, you're fighting your biological urge because God told you to fuck young women. Like you are literally biologically, RJ, right, wired to find younger women attractive. Like, why? Because younger women are more fertile. Okay, this is literally a biological, from just a biological perspective. Now he's saying it's not immoral. Okay, she's an adult. We're not talking about children here. It's not immoral. This is not pedophilia. She's a consenting adult. I love how we'd like to take away responsibility from adults because they're younger. Like, oh, we like to take responsibility. We're taking away more responsibility from women. Women already don't have responsibility, right? They already don't have, but we're going to take more responsibility away from them and basically tell them that they're too childish and they can't make decisions on their own. Like, I honestly, I don't get it, RJ. I think that Whitlock wants to date the 28-year-old. He really wants to, but his I don't know, his ministry or his fellow Christians are telling him not to.
And this is why Christianity is such bullshit. Anybody who's read the Bible, and once again, I'm not an expert on the Bible. I read the Bible. I'm not an expert on it. But even if you read the Bible, King David had younger wives. You know why? Because they can give birth. He wanted more children. What is, like, I don't understand. Now, granted, am I saying Belichick wants to have kids with this woman? No. But that's, like, I'm failing to see where Whitlock needs to have me on the show. I put his, because this dude is an idiot.
No. I mean, this is the problem I have with organized religion, right? This is specifically the problem I have. It's just with, and not because I believe in God, for those of you who don't know, right? Yeah. But I have a problem with organized religion because basically, if Whitlock wasn't told to by pastors, because I'm assuming
that's God, by pastors.
By pastors, right? Not by God, but pastors, right? Basically, Whitlock said he called up his friend or pastor. I don't know who the fuck he called up, but he said, "Listen, his
friends from Kansas City."
He said, "Bro, listen, you saw Bill Belichick. He's dating a 24-year-old. Can I date the 28-year-old? I want to date the 28." He's asked, like, why are you? First of all, why are you asking permission? Right? That's one. And second of all, she's a grown woman. She's almost 30. Why are you asking for permission to date a damn near 30-year-old woman?
Yeah, like I just like, this is like, I'm trying to like realize, like, bro, so you want Belichick to date another 72-year-old?
Bro, she's gonna be sagging. He doesn't want saggy tits.
Like, there's a difference. Like, I'm sorry to say this, people. And I know I play around like, oh yeah, I'm woke, this, that, and third, but men and women are different. Me and CEO wouldn't date someone who's 50 years older than us because we can't do anything. But if me and CEO were 72, if God bless us to be 72 years old, and we're financially stable, we have our stuff together, younger women who are in their 20s are going to find us attractive because we have money and wisdom. That's just a fact. That's just a fact of like life.
Yeah, no, it's just what boggles and just blows my mind is that this has never been an issue before. Like, it's suddenly become an issue. You know why I have a theory? A lot of older women, right?
Yeah,
are shaming older men that want to date younger women because they see younger women as competition. And I believe, because if you watch any older woman, right, for the most part, they're like, oh, he's 45 and he's dating a girl that's only 26. Oh, that's creepy. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this shit was never a thing like 20 years ago. Like, this shit was never, like, women are starting to shame men. You know why? Because those same women back then didn't want to date those men. They just didn't. They were losers. They had no fucking money. They lived with their parents. And then all of a sudden, they're wealthy. They got their money. They're enjoying life. And now this 40-something-year-old woman wants to shame him so she can be his wife, his saggy tit wife, right? And drain all his resources after she got ran through by all these young niggas when they were younger.
Yeah, so like the 45-year-old sees the other 45-year-old man that she could have had when they were both 25, but he was broke. But now he's matured, Hopefully he put his head towards the most high, distant to he has his money and financially stable. He wants to start a family with a 26-year-old. Oh, that's creepy. No, it's not. You're just mad because you're not in your prime anymore. And also, for all these women out here who are 40, in their late 30s, 40s, you guys would date the 45-year-old if he had money too and be his wife too.
Yeah, Yeah, you're telling me people, like, okay, you're telling me, right, that because a lot of these women are shaming. It's funny. I literally saw a video where this woman was like, listen, she was like 30. She was like, listen, I used to be 22 and I used to date older men, and I want to tell younger women not to date older men because it was a big mistake. I should have never done it. Like, okay, now that you're old, you're saying this. Now that you're older and you can't attract the same men that you used to be able to attract, now it's a problem. Now you want to shame people. Now you want to call Bill a pedophile unjustly when he's dating an adult woman. This is bullshit. And anyone who thinks, first of all, if you're a man, you should be on Bill Belichick's side. If you're a man, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that you should, as a man, that you should be saying, oh, no, I can't date adult women because some older women want me to date their saggy ass. Okay?
TD, I think I'm going to answer CEO. No, we wouldn't date a 70-year-old woman with cash.
Okay, here's why we wouldn't, right?
Yep.
Men don't, at least most men don't value money from women.
No.
We value looks. And guess what I don't get? Guess what a 72-year-old woman doesn't have? Looks. And that, why do you think if a 72-year-old woman had looks, do you think that Bill Belichick would be dating a 24-year-old? No, he wouldn't. But a 72-year-old woman looks like Bill Belichick with the wig.
Yeah, facts.
Like, you're telling Bill Belichick, after earning millions of dollars, after working his ass off, I can guarantee you, by the way, Bill Belichick, when he was our age, he basically got no pussy. I can guarantee you that shit. All right.
He didn't.
So you're telling me this man who worked his ass off, wasn't the most attractive man, had to work through the ranks and work his ass off. He can't enjoy himself, right? He can't do that. He has to marry up a 72-year-old woman that looks like himself. That's his reward for working his ass off.
Betty White.
Betty White. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
And also, let's not. She's 24 years old. She's in the prime of her life. She can have any dude she wants. She chose Belichick.
Yeah, she did.
I'm pretty sure if Belichick asked her out, whatever the case may be, she could have said no. Belichick would have moved on. She chose to be with him. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. She probably hit on Bill Belichick, to be honest with you. Like, you'd be surprised, bro. Like, how I just don't understand.
Nah, listen, all the salty older women, you should have married younger men if you cared about that shit. That's one.
You don't. And I don't blame you. I don't, like, as younger men, we should not be getting married right now. We should not be worried about women right now.
No, I mean, listen, if you want to, we shouldn't. Like, listen, if you're a younger man, like, listen, what's his name? Brandon.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to get married at 20, that's fine. I have no problem with that. If you want to get married early, that's fine.
At least they were together in high school.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you want to get married to your high school sweetheart and you think I have no problem with that. The only thing is, most women, and she accepted him for who he was. By the way, she accepted him like Brandon was broke as shit. All right.
Yeah.
And he had to eat corn off the floor, and she accepted him for who he was. No, she accepted. But most women don't do that. Most women want you to have your shit together before you date them long term. Like, they don't want you if you're a broke nigga. Like, let's be honest, RJ. Most women are not like that.
No, they're not.
So listen, as a man, enjoy yourself. Know that when you're older, you can enjoy the woman that you want. Stop being guilt tripped by these hoes out here, these old saggy bitches that are mad that you won't hit them up anymore. All right.
Yeah, forget them. They're gonna sag away, and it is what it is, man. But as a young man, put your head towards the most high. This and two is worry about you, bro. Stop, it is beyond ridiculous how much coverage this is getting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, and all you men out there, you should be backing Bill Belichick. You shouldn't be pretending to agree with all these older women. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
CEO and RJ say, like, a 17-year-old comes up to you with cash and she's plastic fixed and drops the cash in you, ass, and you will fix. Bro, we're not doing it, bro.
Bro, I'm not a hooker. Listen, bro, I'm not. First of all, one, I'm not broke. That's one. Okay, and two, again, like, the reason. Listen, TD, there are male strippers and there are male sex workers. All right, they would accept that. I'm not a male sex worker. I don't want to fuck a 72-year-old bitch.
Shout out to TOP. Didn't Al Pacino knock up some 20-year-old? There's no heat his way. I get it. It's because his Belichick isn't woke enough for the media.
Yeah, that's right. Al Pacino was like 70. He had a kid at 70, right?
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, another nigga that be switching bitches after they turn 25. Listen, this is normal, okay? I hate for people to understand. Like, this is normal, okay? Older men date younger women. We've known this forever, bro. How many of you have known, like I grew up this, like, especially in the Latino community, 45-year-old men or 40, they always date 20-year-olds. Like, this has been a this is why I grew up with this shit. Like, everyone, like, the woman did not care. The woman did not call it predator behavior. Like, all of a sudden, these Western women want to call it predator behavior because guess what? They're older. They can't get enough men that they want. And the men that they do have available for them, they just don't want because they're not successful. Period.
Amen. Something so put your head towards God. Forget everybody just because everybody's an idiot. Like this, I almost made a video about this, but I'm like, let me just keep it to strictly sports. This is just beyond stupid.
Yeah, it's beyond this because RJ, this was never a problem before. all of a sudden it's a problem.
And Whitlock, I know you're not watching, but Whitlock, have me and see you on so we can educate you, bro.
He's gonna call us immoral and ungodly.
I wish he would. And I like Whitlock, And
I like Whitlock. Yeah, I do like Whitlock.
I know it's controversial to say, but I like Whitlock. But I wish he would call me that.
Nah, and I'm happy most men in Whitlock's comments were shitting on him properly for that. Guess who wasn't shitting on him? Women.
And yeah, I am ungodly because I'm a man of the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
This is hilarious.
Whitlock, that's beyond stupid. Who's that? Oh my god, you just said it. Mo, you're an idiot too,
yeah,
bro.
I hate. I like Steve Kim. I like Steve Kim. Delano's fine. I like Shamika. I don't like TJ Mo. I never liked TJ Mo. I don't like him.
Yeah, thanks. Thoughts on Matthew Stafford's wife? I know CEO's chomping at the bit for this. Go ahead.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're done with Belichick. Let's talk about Matthew Stafford's wife and Matthew Stafford himself.
Okay, listen. Matthew, I don't even know what it. Listen, Kelly Stafford, that's her name. Kelly Stafford was on a podcast with another woman. All right, first of all, giving two women a podcast and putting mics in their faces is a horrible idea. All right, especially if they're married. Basically, Kelly Stafford was telling a cute story, quote unquote cute story, about how she was trying to make her then boyfriend Matthew Stafford jealous by dating the bad boy backup quarterback at Georgia, and basically he got jealous and he was telling her not to date him, and basically it was a manipulation tactic that Kelly Stafford used to try to get Matthew Stafford to commit to her, because Matthew Stafford didn't want to commit to her, but he then committed to her because he didn't want her to date the quote unquote bad boy backup, because she said that Stafford was a gentleman, right?
Yeah,
he was a proper gentleman. He was a Southern gentleman, a simp, right? That's basically what that is. He, and then she was dating the bad boy. First of all, the fact that you're a grown ass woman, right? And you're married and you're calling another man a bad boy, that's disrespectful. That's one. And two, even if this is true, which is probably is, even if it's true, why are you broadcasting this to the world? Because I can guarantee you that all the people on Matthew Stafford's team are looking at him like he's a chump. All the people, guess what all the defensive tackles and pass rushers are going to be doing this upcoming season? Guess what they're going to be doing? Well, guess what shit talking they're going to be talking about? So it's stupid because, first of all, you don't respect your husband. That's one. Because if you respected your husband, you wouldn't be out here airing this dirty ass laundry for us to talk about. One, it's not none of our business, but you put it out here, so we're going to talk about it. And number two, how do you think that's cute? How is that a cute story?
But you know what, CEO? It's not her fault.
No, it's not. It's not her fault. It really isn't.
It's Matthew Stafford's fault. First of all, Matthew, this is beyond me.
No, listen, guys. I want you to understand something really, really understand. You can have all the money in the world and you can be famous as shit. But if you are not a man, right? If you don't value yourself, because let me tell you something, Matthew Stafford is a multimillionaire. Yep. He's the starting quarterback of the Rams in Los Angeles. He's famous as fuck, and his bitch does not respect him. Will Smith, super famous, multi-millionaire, probably almost
one of the best actors ever.
One of the best actors ever. Probably has damn near $1 million. His bitch does not respect him, and you know why? Yes, money's important, notoriety is important, but there's something called being a man. If you don't be a man, if you don't tell your woman this is how it is, and if you disrespect me like this, you're gone. Guess what she's gonna do? Disrespect you. If she thinks that you think that she's the best woman in the world, that she's not replaceable, she will fuck you over. No matter if you're Steph Curry, no matter if you're fucking Will Smith, and I can pretty much assume that most of you, not most, all of you in the comments, including ourselves, are not as famous and successful as Will Smith, and he gets fucked over. You have to be a man, and Matthew Stafford looks like a punk right now.
I'm gonna drop a gem on all of you men out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, even CEO can agree. We will never, unless the Most High blesses us, we will never have Matthew Stafford, Steph Curry, Will Smith money ever in our whole life. Women respect power, and I'm gonna just let you guys in on a little secret.
Yeah.
Besides power, the one thing women like, and I think everybody can agree on this, whether you have sisters, I'm assuming some majority of you had girlfriends.
Yeah.
They love attention.
Oh, yeah.
So women will test you to see.
Yep.
They will test you to see how much attention you will give them. And when they start acting up, even if you like the girl, even if you have to go in the corner and cry, and I'm going to say a saying, and I want everybody to explain this. I want everybody for me to explain this. Let her have the last word. Do not say anything to her. If you get into an argument with her, she says, whatever the case may be, you get into an argument, if she threatens to leave, don't say anything. You don't say anything. Do not give her attention. You ignore her. She will come back running to you. She will respect you. You know why? She'll say, wow, he really doesn't need me. Even if you do like her a lot, even if you got to go in the corner and cry, even though I don't know why you're crying, but even if you have to go in the corner and cry, there's no benefit. As a man, there's no benefit arguing with a woman. You tear her up when you show her you ain't shit. Don't give her any fucking attention. Right. It will work. But it will work.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of men, right? Yeah. When you're like a Matthew Stafford and you're a Will Smith, you think that only, and this is what a lot of men don't understand, you think that only, even though they do matter, but you think that only money and power will keep your woman in line, basically, right?
Yeah.
Well, basically, because she's supposed to know that you're Will Smith. She's supposed to know that you're Matthew Stafford, and she's supposed to know that she can't fuck around with you. But women are not like that. You have to show her from like a evolutionary perspective, like a biological innate thing. Women are going to test you, right? That's in their nature. Women are going to test you whether you're mentally strong, not whether you're strong or the power you have outside. She's going to test how strong you are internally, right? This is why Will Smith failed. This is why Matthew Stafford's looking like a cuck in front of his teammates. This is why they're not respecting them. You lose the respect of your peers. She's going to lose respect for you because she's testing you. If Matthew Stafford should have, I don't know. I'm not sure what he did, RJ, but I can tell you that he's never told her anything because this is not the first incident. Yeah. At least with Patrick Mahomes and Brittany, I feel like he told her something and she has not done anything since.
Yeah, we haven't heard from her since that basketball game where he told her when he whispered in her ear. We haven't heard from that bitch since.
No, we haven't heard from her since. And I can assure that he and I know a lot of feminists get mad but I don't care. It's called putting her in her place. Okay? Yeah. When a woman likes, and I know you've been told this your whole life, but I need you to bear with me. A woman likes when a man puts her in her place. She likes it. A lot of men think that women like when you let them run all over you, that you like when you let them do whatever they want. Women don't respect that. Women are natural beings. They need leaders. They need leadership. They want men who can lead. They do not respect you if you let them do whatever the fuck they want. And if she doesn't want to respect you, I'm not telling you to put hands on her. We're not saying that. All we're saying is if a woman does not respect you, leave.
Let her go.
Leave. I don't care who she is. Leave. Simple.
Leave. Goodbye. See how much. And TOP, I disagree with that. First of all, Giselle really doesn't need Tom Brady. She makes more money than him. But we're trying to relate this to us.
Yeah, to the average.
When it comes to that, listen, I don't care how much you like the girl. First of all, bro, there's more women the God created more women on this earth than men for a reason. So you shouldn't be tripping. You shouldn't be tripping over one girl. But if you are tripping over one girl, the best way to put her back in her place is to leave. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Right.
This is. Look, it's not that. I know we're told in society that women are more smarter than men. That you need to do this, that, and the third for women. You don't gotta do shit. Just if you really want to test a woman to see if she likes you, to see if she respects you, leave. See how much she will call you back that same night. No less than 24 hours. Trust me, I've been experienced that.
Yeah. No, exactly, RJ. And I think a lot of men, because a lot of men have been told, right? Not because a lot of men don't have fathers. A lot of men watch Disney shows. They watch Nickelodeon. They watch all these shows where they basically, all these shows program you since a young age, right, RJ? To treat women like goddess, to treat her like she's supposed to be. No, women are no different than you. And what I mean by that is she's not a god, okay? She's not to be worshipped. She's a fellow human being, okay? You as a man need to respect yourself, and you need to respect your boundaries. You're most likely paying all the bills. You're most likely buying all the food, okay? You're most likely funding the lifestyle. Most men do that, okay? You don't need to like take bullshit. You don't need her to be disrespectful. You don't need her to embarrass you in front of the world like she did to Matthew Stafford, because this man has been emasculated in front of the world. Okay, he's been emasculated. People are literally talking about this on every radio station in the country.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable. As a man, that's divorce material.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just say something, and this goes even beyond now. Matthew Stafford, you are the star. You are a superstar in Georgia. You can have any girl on campus. As soon as you found out she was, quote, dating or messing with the bad boy backup, you should have went to your backup and said, "Have fun with her. I'm done," and went to the lounge and find yourself another girl. You're the superstar quarterback for Georgia.
Yeah, RJ, this is why I'm saying men don't understand their worth. Matthew Stafford does not understand who he is. That's his problem. He doesn't understand who he is. He's still in that fucking trash ass mindset of treat every woman like a god. Like, no, you have to treat them like a fellow human being. If she disrespects you, bye. Matthew Stafford can get basically 99% of the woman he wants.
Yeah,
he can get that. Why are you don't? It doesn't matter if you already had kids with her. It doesn't matter if she's going to disrespect you. She needs to go.
That's a fact. Like, just pay it off. You know, do what you got to do, because you know Matthew Stafford's going to be an analyst, still making millions. You'll be fine, bro.
No, listen. Nothing is, and I'm going to tell men something. Nothing. There's something you can't get back, no matter how much money you have. No matter.
Time.
No, not only time. That is a good point, though. Not only there's nothing you can't get respect back. Okay,
yes,
like I don't care how much money. Will Smith is richer than I am. He's more famous than me, but he's an embarrassment. He lost his dignity. He lost his respect. Everyone. When I look at all the comment sections of anything with Will Smith, they're fucking dogging him.
Facts.
Like, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how rich you are. If you lose respect. I honestly, RJ, I'd rather I have 1% of any person's money but I want my respect.
Yeah, facts.
Like that's one thing that you cannot get back. Just look at Drake. I mean, even like just look at these people. Like look at Sexy Red. Does anyone respect her?
No.
It's like
Sexy Red. What's up, awesome kid?
Yeah, what's good, awesome kid? And it's just I don't understand what's going through Matthew Stafford's brain. I'm pretty sure he has a father, so I don't know if his father never told him this.
His father, hey, the apple don't fall far from the tree, so yo.
Oh my God! Listen,
you never know, bro. Maybe his dad's just like him.
Listen, yeah, that is true. Not all fathers are good fathers. And by the way, Kelly. And Matthew should have stopped this one. First of all, Kelly Stafford, she did she had a lot of warning flags before this happened. And one of them was talking about Harrison Buckner's take. One of them, like, she can disagree with that, but if I'm an NFL player, I'm like, listen, don't talk on colleagues publicly. Don't do that shit. Don't throw pretzels at fans. Okay, don't do that shit.
Yeah, I had no idea she was doing all this crazy shit. I did not even know. I mean, I knew he was married, but I didn't know all this shit about this bitch.
Right. Don't talk about shit about the Detroit Lions. They literally gave us millions of dollars. She said, so she basically trashed the Detroit Lions organization. I'm like, why there was warning signs before it led up to this bullshit. Like she shouldn't be talking about your boss. Okay. She shouldn't be talking about your boss. She shouldn't be talking about your colleagues, your fellow NFL players, and she shouldn't be talking about your love life publicly.
No, publicly, yeah. She just literally just fucking Will Smith this nigga.
Every comment I see Matthew Stafford, Simford, Cuckford,
they're about to have a red table soon, nigga. Yo, at the NFL awards, he's gonna slap the shit out of a host. This is all coming off the shit.
Like, nah, bro. If you're a man, especially someone like that, bro, why are you you cannot get your listen, streets, bro. You know what's thank you for TOP for bringing that up. You know, I actually went on Kelly Stafford's Instagram page, right?
Yeah.
And she had she took a picture of herself and Matthew, and there was 1,000, 2,000 comments for the streets. 304, Cuckford, Simford. I bet you fuck the flight instructors too. This is.
Yeah, man. I mean,
man, fuck this, bro. I'm glad I'm not a fucking wimp.
I'm actually about to go look at that right now. Yep, there she goes. She never got him in the profile picture, bro.
Nah, bro. He married the wrong one. That's his fault.
Poor Matt. You're incredibly irresponsible and limiting your comments instead of taking all sorts of accountability, showing you're the same person. I feel bad for your husband and your kids. Impressed that Matthew was allowed to go bungee jumping. So that's why Matthew can't get a new contract. Yeah, not our quarterback. Don't injure our quarterback. Simford, Matthew, you're a bitch. Never, never. Yeah, yeah, bro.
No, but and I forgot the kids, bro. Is that a story you want your male son to know about?
And I'm sorry, Matthew. She's not even that good looking, bro.
No, bro. He can get whatever he wants, bro.
Yeah, now granted, maybe back in college she probably looked way better than she does now. So, but I mean, Matthew.
And you know what's the worst thing about this, RJ? She had I think a brain tumor and brain cancer, and he sat through her and through the whole process. And this is how you reward him. Embarrassing and emasculating him in front of the fucking world.
See, I really don't get mad because women are going to be women. And I know that's sexist to say. I get mad at the men. Matthew allowed this.
No, I agree with you. Yeah.
If Matthew would have shut this shit down in college and said, I'm not fucking with you since you want to do this shit, she would have come running back. She would, oh, wow, he actually has a backbone. I fucked up and he's holding me accountable. This shit would not be happening. It's your fault, Matthew. You bum. And you know what? I'm mad as shit. Jared Goff deserves that ring, not you, bitch. This would piss me off, nigga. Jared Goff took them to a conference championship. You couldn't even win one fucking game with Calvin Johnson, bitch. Nah, fuck this nigga, bro.
Yeah,
you make fucking this bitch is so bad. She makes Aisha Curry, fucking what's his bitch name, Brittany Mahomes look fucking respectable.
No, I will say the whole Brittany Mahomes situation. It was a perfect example of how you put her in her place.
I mean, at least Brittany never exposed personal stuff.
No, she was doing.
Patrick Mahomes likes to wear pink underwear. At least she didn't expose personal shit. She was just doing dumb shit.
Bro, first of all, the fact that Will Smith is still married to her, right? That Jada,
yeah, they're still married.
She went on a podcast and said that she basically went on a podcast said she cheated on him, and then he was okay with it.
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, these niggas is MK Ultra. Well, she has to have his keys. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, this nigga Will Smith has mad dirt on him. There's something. There has to be some Epstein Island type shit because there ain't no way.
Yo, TOP knows what's up. But speaking of that, one of your favorites, Brandon, I should have invited you for this podcast. Brandon comes back. CEO is a rat.
And guess what, Brandon? This rat has a ring and you don't. Go fuck yourself. All right. Well, what is your Knicks done? What is your Knicks done? Y'all ain't getting Mitchell. Y'all losing OG. All right? Y'all fucking cooked.
See, I want to read this to you. The United States defeats Panama 86-12 at the World Junior Football Championship.
What the fuck is the World Junior Football Championship? Is that soccer or?
No, it's football.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I mean,
Brandon will send me that.
Wait. Panama. I didn't even know Panama played football.
It's me either.
Like they don't even like that. That's just that they only play soccer down there. I don't.
You don't got a ring. You ain't no baller. You bum.
Listen, Brandon. I know you're salty because your Giants are ass, right? You still can't get over the fact that Daniel Jones isn't your savior. That's one. And also your Knicks are probably gonna, they're probably gonna be worse off this year now that they're not gonna get Donovan, and they're probably gonna lose OG. And you're probably not gonna, you might make. Do you think they're making the playoffs, RJ?
We're making the playoffs. Stop it.
All right, you're not getting past the second round, all right? And you're just gonna be crying while you watch my team go again to the finals and compete. Listen,
Panama lost in soccer tournament today to Uruguay. How the fuck you pronounce that?
Uruguay. Either Uruguay. I think that's what you said. Listen, first of all,
COP says common L Panama.
Well, listen, tell me when Puerto Ricans have done anything impressive instead of push degenerate culture onto the American populace. All right? Your only claim to fame are degenerates like J-Lo and fucking Bad Bunny.
J-Lo, I thought she was Dominican. She's Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I think so. They say she's Puerto Rican. Like, your only claim to fame is 6ix9ine in the rap game. All right? That's your only claim to fame. He's half Mexican, half Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Like, these are your people. They're fucking degenerate. Who's their boxer? Stevenson quit.
Shakur, yeah, I don't know what the fuck he is.
He's complaining about some, like, he's crazy. He's complaining about some, like, I don't know. He's about some shit being unfair or something.
He'll come back eventually, but I mean.
No, man, these filthy Puerto Ricans, bro, they ain't worth shit, bro. I ain't worth shit, bro.
How did this even come up, bro? What's going on, bro? Every podcast is CEO.
Nah, because you got these garbage Puerto Ricans start flapping their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they're basically bootleg black people. All right. Oh, yeah. They got no culture of their own, so they got to rip it off other people's. You feel me? That's what we're dealing with. Like, that's how bad Puerto Ricans are, bro. They just come in. They're like New York rats. They're infesting everything.
JJ Barea is better than Panama, COP says.
I mean, listen, first of all, JJ Barea is irrelevant. That's one. All right. He's not even the most relevant JJ. That's how fucking bad it is. All right. And God does not love Puerto Rico, because if he loved it, he wouldn't have y'all wouldn't be getting like 50 hurricanes and tsunamis over there. All right. God is trying to eviscerate that shit.
Yo,
listen, listen, RJ, if it wasn't like, do you like Puerto Ricans? They're filthy.
I mean, listen, I love Puerto Rican women. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they're mid.
Nah, some Puerto Rican girls, but I mean, TOP and Brandon are cool. I got no problem with them. Donnie's cool.
I mean,
I lived in New York, so there's a lot of Puerto Ricans around me, so I kind of got used to them.
See, look, and they're racist. Look at that shit.
You can use the Mother Nature argument for Africans. RJ loves me, no Diddy. No Diddy on that. I mean, yeah, but Puerto Ricans, they're racist because they want to be us. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I look at them like kind of like how white hicks look at NBA players. Like, damn, I wish I could jump like that Negro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
New York Giants 31.
Yeah, what's good? Yeah, but listen,
Puerto Ricans really can't get hit by hurricanes much, or they don't get hit by hurricanes much.
I mean, yeah, because hurricanes can't pull your fat asses off. That's why. Listen.
Now, this might be go ahead.
Like, most Puerto Ricans are short and fat. Let's call it what it is.
Yo, bro. Yeah, I promise you, we're gonna CEO can literally have like a hour segment just taking a dump all over Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans. It's funny.
That's right.
I'm surprised Brandon's a Trump supporter. Yeah, it is what it is. What was I about to say? Sia, and this might be a dumb question. Have you ever been to Puerto Rico?
No, why would I go to that dump? That's like telling me, have I ever been to the fucking the sewers of New Orleans? Why the fuck would I do that?
I own CEO. CEO is my seat, unfortunately. Yeah,
Brandon, you have no seat. All right, you are incapable of bearing a child. Okay.
Yo. Well, hold on. Well, they bring up Panama. Well, TLP says Panamanians are short and irrelevant, and Brandon brings up a good point. Who goes to Panama? Ever been to Panama, CEO?
No, I've never been to Panama.
Okay.
Because first of all, I mean, listen, I'm apart from the U.S., there's not really other countries I feel like going to. Right? I mean, let's be honest. Like everything that I could get out there, I could probably get here. That's one. And two. No, why would I go to Panama? See, at least you don't see me praise. Do you see me praising Panama, RJ?
No.
I don't sit here praising Panama. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an American. Y'all are filthy Puerto Ricans that live in America, and you wanna wave your disgusting Puerto Rican flags on American soil. All right?
Yes.
Like, I mean, listen, if you're gonna live here, at least wave the American flag. You feel me?
Have you ever been to Hawaii? Some kid wants to know.
Hawaii. No, I haven't. I heard it's overpriced though.
I don't know. Blacks, Puerto Ricans, what they as a fact, Master J. Nah, for real, Kaiju. I'm a Trump supporter, but Mike wants to give Trump.
Wait. Does Brandon follow? Does Brandon follows Mike's Instagram?
Brandon, you follow Mike? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Every story is about how much he loves Trump. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, man. It's beyond ridiculous. I had to mute him, bro. I just got sick and tired. Nah, bro. It's like, see, at least I'm consistent. I don't like either side. Like the whole, I don't care who you vote for, but it's like, bro, first, like, and it's coming from a guy who doesn't know shit about politics. Mike loves Trumps and trans.
I mean, listen, and another thing, like Michael just has random obsession. Like all of a sudden, he's like a big Angel Reese, like fucking super fan. Like where the fuck did that come from?
Is this dude really copying me?
Like
I'm not even an Angel Reese fan. I just like to look at her. I know nothing about the WNBA.
He's like, oh, the Chicago Barbie, the queen of like. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where'd this nigga come out? Like, he's like,
I thought she was playing for LA. I didn't even know she was playing for Chicago.
Yeah, she's playing for Chicago, but now Mike is apparently a big Angel Reese super fan and is planning to make Angel Reese exclusive content, which is good luck with that.
Listen, I made the Caitlin Clark video. I don't know if you guys noticed. On Saturday's kind of like the, hey, let's just get a video out there until the podcast. So I just made that Caitlin Clark, number one, because it was topical. Number two, I just kind of wanted to talk about it. But you're going to make WNBA content, my nigga?
Good luck
with
that.
Serious?
Like, RJ, what's Michael's confusing. Michael's seeing all the people get views about talking about Caitlin and all this shit. But what he doesn't understand is no one's actually talking about the basketball. They're talking about the drama, right? So he's out here posting Angel Reese stats and talking about her rebounds and shit. Bro, no one cares about that shit.
Who gives a shit? You might as well go to the local You might as well go to the local YMCA and count their fucking stats and rebounds, bro.
Oh.
And can I just say something too? Yeah. This Caitlin Clark shit's gonna die out. She's gonna retire, or she's just gonna bow down to these fucking dirty ass lesbians, and then this aura is gonna go away within the next year or two.
Yeah, I agree. Listen, I'm not a big fan of like the Caitlin Clark slurpers, right?
Yeah,
but I'm just be honest, like all these haters, because she does have a lot of haters, right? Like I've seen the interviews, I've seen everything, and she's respectful, right? She's respectful. She doesn't really talk a lot of shit. She doesn't really talk bad about people. But then you got Angel Reese basically shit talking her, and it's disgusting, bro. It's like Angel Reese really hates the fact that she's irrelevant compared to Caitlin Clark, and not only that, now Angel Reese is like, I'm having mental health issues.
Yeah, Angel, listen, just shut up and wear short shorty shorts and show up revealing. Just be quiet.
Listen,
I'm so done with these hoes. Like I was like, I'm so done with these bitches, bro. This, and then you got this fucking bald fuck paid by getting dicked up by fucking Don Lemon on CNN. Charles Barkley, men are more petty than women. You see what's going on in the WNBA right now?
Yeah, they're literally beating. They're literally shitting on Caitlyn. And by the way, yes, do NBA players fight? I mean, yes, they do, right? But here, well, not anymore as much as they used to. But here's the thing: when you can't go ahead and do the shit that these WNBA players do to Steph Curry. Go do that and see what their teammates are going to. Go see what Draymond does. Go see what all his teammates do. No one's defending her, which is the weird thing. Like, none of her teammates are defending her. None of her teammates are like, you can't go up. Can you go there and slap Curry's head like in a game? Can you push him? No, you can't do that shit.
And my thing is this is like, bro, what they're like, at least like even like when Jordan came into the league, right? Yeah. Magic and Bird were like, yeah, we won championships, but he's even though he didn't win shit, they were saying it in the 80s. Yeah, he's the best player. He's more popular than us. They know they might not liked it. They will probably say I'm a better player than him, but they knew for a fact that these bitches can't. Like, bro, you guys are fucking complaining about Spirit Line. Now Caitlyn gets you first class. Guess what, people? If she retires or it's over. Y'all going right back on the bus, bitch.
The Caitlyn. I mean, Angel Reese is like, it's because of me too, and I want you guys to know about it. I'm like, no, it's not because of you. No one cares.
Angel, you've been in college for like 5 years. We didn't care about you until you started atoning Caitlin Clark. And once again, I'm not a Caitlin Clark fan. She's fucking ugly and she's boring. She's boring to watch. I'm sorry. She's just boring. Like, I can watch fucking kids at the schoolyard and do the same thing.
Listen, the only reason men are watching, quote unquote, watching, they're not watching. They're only keeping up with the drama, right? That's one. Two, I actually took time. I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this product is good, right? Maybe it's decent. Oh my God, it's the worst basketball I've ever watched in my life. It is so bad, bro. I have never seen someone like literally shoot, try to get a layup, miss the layup, rebound the layup, do it again, and do it again, and do it again.
Yeah. My bad. I meant like, kids like fucking. Y'all know what I fucking meant. No Diddy though.
No.
To answer your question, I will cook Angel Reese. Bro, have you seen Angel Reese play? She's not good.
No, bro, but it's like
she's not good, bro.
Like, she can't make a layup. Like, how did you not know how to make a...
Did you see that clip of like she like missed, got her own rebound, missed again, got her own rebound? That's why she got them double doubles.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. She keeps getting them rebound, and the way they move, right? It's so weird. It's like watching a bunch of women playing basketball. It's trash.
Like, but it's beyond horrible. And I wish these fucking cucks. I know they won't because they're fucking on ESPN. But when the McNutt bitch was going off, Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. said, "Yeah, we're not covering WNBA because you hoes can't play. You guys are garbage. Caitlin Clark's the only fucking thing. Let's keep you guys relevant."
Man.
Jason Whitlock had a show where he was saying that the WNBA, this is their best year statistically throughout all the ratings, and they're still going to lose $50 million in fucking revenue.
It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Can we just get rid of this league, bro? I'm sorry.
No, but league. Listen, if I'm gonna be honest, I have no problem for them to subsidize, right, the WNBA, if and only the woman understood that they are basically being given a gift from the men out of the kindness of their fucking heart, right? But no, it's always bitching and moaning about how nobody watches our games, nobody cares about me, nobody gives me enough attention, because as everyone knows, attention is like crack for women, all right? So because Caitlin Clark is getting a lot of attention, they think everyone's racist and like, okay, listen, I'm not sure, but how white is Michael Jordan? Because I'm pretty sure he's not white at all. All right, Michael Jordan is the most popular, single-handedly the most popular, probably athlete of all time.
Yeah, second behind him is Ali.
Ali, right? Like
Jackie Robinson.
Okay, and if y'all want to say, but Basketball is a Negro sport, so that doesn't count. And it's by the way, it's only a Negro sport now, but it used to be a white league. And listen, how about we'll take the whitest of white sports, golf. Who's the most popular golf player of all time?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. So is this a racist issue, or is it just because you can't fucking play and people don't want to watch you a bunch of butch lesbians miss layups?
Yeah, and a bunch of trannies like fucking Brittany Griner run around. Can we just bro? We gotta get rid of this league, bro. I'm sorry, I'm done with it. Like I never was like we have to get rid of this league. The View said Kaylin is benefiting from white and pretty privilege. Well,
okay, yeah, the whole pretty privilege shit is out the window.
The View, Brandy, you mean the View with Whoopi Goldberg's 70-year-old ass that's built like a fat Richard Sherman?
I mean, yeah,
that's another. Who's watching these shows? There's no fucking way that show's still on.
Listen, if you're talking about Whoopi Goldberg, then yes, I would say Caitlin Clark is very pretty compared to her. Okay, if that's your standard.
Whoa. No, fuck that. Why is the View still on TV? This show is bad.
Yeah, but white single middle-aged women like that show. That's their demographic. White single middle-aged women.
Aren't they at work?
No, they're not at work because they're bums.
Bro, there can't be enough women in this. First of all, the marriage is down. So these hoes have to work. Majority of women have to work. There's no way these bitches can fucking watch this shit.
The View demographic is mostly women. We agree on that, right?
Yeah, but bro, like I can understand this is like somewhere at traditional times where men worked and women stay at home and they watched it. Majority of these hoes work.
Okay, so it says here.
Go ahead.
The View delivered 2.5 million total views, right?
How? That's what? Go ahead, bro.
2.5 million total views. Not on the show, RJ, in just the first half of 2024. So that's fucking horrible, right? So basically, women's 25 through 54 are their main audience.
20? What 20? Nah, bro.
I'm telling you, liberal white women are their main demographic.
Bro, there's no fucking way, bro.
I mean, who else is gonna listen to Joy Behar? She's a fucking corpse. She's horrible.
Bro, I'm like, I am mind boggled right now. Even like you watch The View? What do they say? Like, this has to prove my point that women have the brain of children. Who can sit there and watch The View?
The View, the main topic, right? Like it's been actually studied, right? The number one main topic that they discuss on The View, guess who it is?
Go ahead.
Donald Trump.
Oh my gosh. This nigga hasn't been in office for 4 fucking years. He's probably not even gonna fucking win this election. Yet they still fucking talk about this asshole.
Yeah, they love hating on. This is their whole demographic is white liberal women that want to talk about how much Donald Trump is a pariah on the American people or some shit like that.
Who's that fat bitch that Donald Trump used to beef with?
Rosie O'Donnell, is that?
Is she still on The View? Because I know she used to be on there.
No, I think they circle guests, and I think the only main guests are Whoopi and Joy Behar, which is the
Joy Behar. Oh my god, who? There's no way.
She's like 80. She's like fucking 80.
You know what? See, at this point, we just gotta repeal the 18. Fuck this shit.
You mean the 19?
Whatever one, bro. This is a fucking.
Wait.
There's no fucking.
Hold up.
The View still thin.
Wait. Hold up. Listen, hear me out. Is it listen? Because I know we're sounding mad sexist right now, right?
Nah, we're telling the truth. Fuck that shit.
Listen. We can't repeal the 19th? That's never happening. That's one, all right? But was it a mistake for women to vote?
Yes.
Chat. Was it a mistake for women to vote? Yes or no?
Now, granted, I'm to the point where I think you need to have a certain IQ to vote. Not
I agree
everybody
with
should
that.
be voting.
No, I agree with that.
But these hoes, I mean, fuck. Like, if we're not gonna repeal 19th, can we repeal any woman who tuned into the fucking View at least? Them 2 million people should not be voting.
Listen, you know what's funny?
Fucking, are you serious right now?
Listen, you know what's funny? During the movement, the suffrage movement, where they gave women the right to vote, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they were called the suffragettes, but what a lot of people don't know is that they were something called the anti-suffragettes, right?
Yeah.
They're basically, it was women who did not want women to have the right to vote.
Which was in the majority, by the way.
Which was in the majority. So the majority of the women at the time basically said, do not give women the right to vote.
Bro, can I? Oh my gosh. What channel are they on?
I have no idea. I don't even know what network they're on.
Listen, cable. If you want to, because you know what, I'm starting to kind of miss cable. You know, I'm starting to kind of get sick and tired of subscribing here and there to watch my sports. But cable, if you want to make a comeback, number one, cut the View off, please. I'm begging. The basic. It's called The View. How generic is that, my nigga? What?
Literally, their whole topic, like, there was a clip, right? It was a clip. It was like yesterday or something. They were talking about how they're scared that if Donald Trump wins the White House, that he'll take away The View. He'll close down the show.
Please, you know what, Trump? If that's the case, I will vote for Trump if he gets rid of The View. That would be his biggest. He can fucking get this economy to dog shit. He got rid of The View. How is this still? I didn't even know the show was still around. I thought it fucking died out years ago. How the fuck is The View still on TV? My gosh, what have they done? And who's watching this dog shit?
Women, bro. Women are watching this dog shit.
Woman, you are on antidepressants. You have no man. You have no fucking future. If you want to stop that, stop watching The View. Find you a God-fearing man. Stop watching The View. It sucks. Whoopi Goldberg. Like, who's listening to Whoopi? What is she? Can you guys name me one thing? I can only name one thing she said that was smart. When she got the one time she said something smart, she got suspended.
Yes.
Wait, bro, that should tell you how garbage that network and that show is.
Wait, was it the
Rice thing?
Oh yeah, she basically said, right, if you put your hands on the man, don't be surprised if they hit you back.
Basically,
right?
She said, you don't be putting your hands on men.
Yeah, she said, don't put your hands on men. Don't put your hands on men.
Shouldn't.
Well, you shouldn't, but she said, don't put your hands on men.
And they suspended her.
They suspended her. Yo.
They suspended her ass like she was Stephen A. Smith.
Yo, no, what's funny is like the whole panel, once she said that, don't put your hands on the whole panel was like, their brains were about to like blow up. They were like, how dare you tell women not to slap men?
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you? But okay, wait a minute. You said single divorced woman. The reason why they're divorced because they're watching The View. RJ about to buy a MAGA hat. What the hell's a MAGA? Oh, that's Trump's thing. To get rid of The View. Bro, Brandon, Brandon, how do you know that The View is still a thing? Do you watch this shit out, Brandon? I will block you if I find that you're watching The View.
Yo. I mean, wait, you never have you seen a clip of that show, right? At least.
Yeah. Well, I know what it was like back when I was like fucking 15.
Yeah, what's funny is I think the show, people got really offended at that show. It was a long time ago. The women were like, somebody said that boys need fathers, and then they were offended because single motherhood was supposed to be a good thing.
Oh yeah, look at single motherhood now. You know what? Time out. You know what? The View. Let me on the show. Let me see you on the fucking show. All right. Unfiltered Sports Podcast versus The View. And we'll take the sports out. The Unfiltered Podcast versus The View. That'll be the most highest rated show ever.
Yeah, we're going to get thrown out by security 5 minutes in.
We'll have Brendan there, the UFC fighter, to protect us.
Oh, shit.
I don't watch The View, obviously, but we all have social medias, especially since they talk about Trump. It's going to... Okay, well, that's your problem, bro.
Wait, what's his problem?
Well, he has the View popping up on his timeline because he supports Trump.
I mean, listen. This country's fucked. There ain't nothing gonna save it, bro.
Yeah, it's a fact. We got the View on TV, bro. I cannot believe that.
But I do agree. Listen, if I was president, which I'd never want to be president, by the way. If I was, because it's a lot of bullshit, and by the way, presidents don't have a lot of power. A lot of people don't understand that. Listen, if I was president, I would literally bring to Congress. I'd be like, listen, bro.
Nature's was varying anyways.
I'd be like, listen, bro, we need IQ tests. You shouldn't have the right to vote just because you're born in this country. Like, you need to be of a certain IQ to be able to vote. Okay.
And age too.
And age. You cannot be.
No, not 18.
In my opinion, bro, you need to be at least 30. And the reason I'm gonna say this, why 30, right? Because a lot of these 18-year-old, 19-year-olds have never paid taxes, have never worked in their life, so they think everything's free and everything. No, go pay taxes, go get yourself a job, work for 10 years straight, and then take your IQ test. And if you're too stupid, well, too bad. All right.
Facts. And see, I say 35 because the president, the president has to be at least 35 to be the president. So we should have 35-year-olds with a certain IQ voting.
Yeah, I agree. And random
not fucking hoes who watch The View.
And random matter got a good point. Like Mike can vote. Mike is legally allowed to vote. Is that a good thing for society?
Mike doesn't know shit.
Listen, this isn't a shot at Mike, but even Mike knows he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. So listen, is this like, imagine, right? If for some reason, like, y'all have to understand, half of the country or like 60-70% of the country is retarded. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like 70% of the country is retarded. Like, people are misinformed. People believe whatever they tell them. People dick ride anything, right? Like, people dick ride Sexy Red. If people can dick ride someone as stupid as Sexy Red, like, imagine what society we live in. We live in a society full of stupid people.
Yeah, and we got 2 million people watching The View. So, you know, that's 2 million down the drain right there, bro. I mean, still can't.
It's too much for you,
bro. Is what's her name? What's her name's not even Oprah's not even on TV, and she's horrible. Who's that bitch that had that collapse back in the day? Chad. Who's that girl that bitch that collapsed? Oh my gosh, what's her name? Williams, Wendy, right? Is that her name?
Yeah, Wendy Williams.
Is she still on or no?
I have no idea.
Like, get rid of these shows.
All right, so basically, at the average view, so they get like 140,000 views per episode, right?
Okay.
So that's per show.
Yeah. So
there are YouTubers that get more views than The View does in a day, and they're not even promoted. Like, I mean, like, there are people like there's some.
Yeah, Brandon.
There are women in this world who have alarms set up to watch their favorite TV shows.
Yo, Brandon, I'm just gonna let you know something. If Gabby ever watches a single clip of The View, divorce her. Let you know that, Brandon. Listen to me, bro. Cause Brandon. I'm his favorite YouTuber. I'm probably the smartest person he knows. Brandon, if Gabby watches one single clip of The View, divorce her, bro. She will get sucked in. It's like a fucking those hoes, man. I swear.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan. He said, replace them with your show, and it will be all right because people will watch your podcast. Now, here's the thing: we're not PC enough for TV. And, and RJ has very radical views, like space doesn't exist. We would get clowned.
We wouldn't get clowned. Bro, listen. Listen. First of all, CEO. We would have the best show on there because, number one, I'm there. And I got you as my sidekick. And, time out. You're talking about me again. Would you rather listen to an hour podcast of me talking about space and or watch The View?
Yeah, you got a point.
Come on, bro. You want to watch Whoopi talk about Trump the whole time? He's gonna put us back in slavery.
Yeah, no, that's literally what they say. They're gonna take away the show and put him in jail. Like, Listen, bro. Trump is only relevant because The View talks about them every single day.
Wait, time out. Whoa. Wasn't okay, so you know what? I'm actually remember that clip I showed you, or what's his asshole's name? George Lopez was like, he was talking about he supports trans people and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was on The View. So but I didn't know it was on The View. I just saw the clip of it.
Oh yeah, that fat ass headed Mexican said, if you don't support trans, then go fuck yourself or something like that. I don't know.
George Lopez, bro, and I saw he has a new show called Lopez versus Lopez, where him and his fucking daughter go at it now.
Bro, George Lopez hasn't been relevant since his show in 2004. Like,
facts.
Fuck out of here.
It's not even funny. The View Chicago Sports Talks, that's kind of mean.
Nah, man, no.
Oh yeah. Gabby has never heard of it. Well, good. True. Man. Fuck the View sucks. I cannot believe that it's still around.
No, I'm surprised he didn't know it was around.
No, I mean I don't watch TV. It's a fair point. But at the same time, I'm not even gonna fucking read that shit. Brandon, bro. Brandon's trolling, but still, like, come on, bro. I hope your thumbs like. I hope you have like a cold chill type in that. Right?
Well, yeah, because people were like, "Wow, what? You guys wouldn't eat Whoopi Goldberg out for $1 million?" You're like, no.
Oh, bro.
Yo,
wait. I'm starting to think like out of our whole. I think me and you are the only two that believe in God and have morals.
No, because a lot of people think we're gonna be fucking 7-year-olds and Whoopi Goldberg for money. I'm like, I hope y'all know we're not hookers.
Like that, like no.
$1 million is $1 million, bro. Says
Well, Brandon, you're a Meek Mill fan, so that's probably why you're just saying that, bro.
A randomer says for $1 million, I'm in. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, y'all have to eat out Whoopi Goldberg. She looks like a man.
Bro, she looks like Richard Sherman's grandma. Come on, y'all. At least, and by the way, $1 million ain't nothing in this society.
Yeah, not really. No, God gave me the
unless
opportunity.
You're making it on a consistent basis, like these NFL, NBA players. Like $1 million is really nothing in this society.
The real Master J said, "At least you'll be rich." I hope you realize that's not recurring income. You just get $1 million. That's it. Like
that's besides the point. We believe in God and we have morals. No, we're not doing that to Whoopi Goldberg. No. Like,
yeah, but
stop talking about. Why are we talking about The View? Like, how does he? Brandon, I blame you, bro.
Yeah, because Brandon's obsessed about eating Whoopi Goldberg for $1 million.
Brandon, what? Gabby, I know you're not watching, Gabby. Divorce Brandon if he ever gets the opportunity to do this.
I don't know. Maybe he has some kind of sexual Whoopi Goldberg fantasy. I don't know. Well, Randomer says, yeah, but do you know how hard it is to make $1 million to begin with? Yes. And it's not, listen, because a lot of you, here, let me teach y'all something. Well, not RJ because he gets it, but a lot of you in the comment section. Don't, like, yeah, there's, like I said, you can't get respect back or dignity. Do you want to be known as a nigga that got $1 million for eating out Whoopi Goldberg? Like, that's your claim to fame? Like, no, you didn't invent anything. You didn't make anything of value. You don't have some kind of super popular show. No, you just ate out a dyke's vagina for $1 million. That's what you want to be known for? Like, how would your parents, for those of you, like, if you're like, Mom, I got $1 million. Oh, what did you do? I ate out Whoopi Goldberg. You think they're going to be proud of that? I mean,
they might disown you. RJ's a male chauvinist? Shit, well, what is that?
Yeah, like sexist.
Yo, Master J, bro. 1 minute I'm a feminist, next minute I'm a shit. Make up your mind, bro. That's how I tell you get no pussy, bro.
He said, I'd make it for a funny story. That's not funny,
that's not funny, I'm blocking you from my channel, bro.
Yo, that's embarrassing, bro.
No, bro. What's wrong with you?
Be like, oh, hey, yo.
I can't have you in my comment section. Like, oh, why is this guy? I like this RJ Sports Talk guy, but he has this guy who ate out Whoopi Goldberg while she was screaming. Like, bro, no. You ain't out fat Marshawn Lynch. Nah, bro, you gotta go.
Fat Marshawn Lynch.
Nah, bro, you gotta go, bro.
Nah, I mean, listen, bro. Y'all need to. There's a lot of people come up with hypotheticals. Like, oh, would you do this or would you do that for money? And I'm like, no.
Remember Corey Harris? Who's Corey Harris? Said Whoopi is a black. I don't know who Corey Harris is, but if he said that he's a queer, I don't know who Corey Harris is.
Nah, I mean, listen, nah. Like, imagine, like, if any of y'all ate out Whoopi Goldberg and got $1 million and set it on the channel, right? You would just get roasted to oblivion. Like, it wouldn't even be funny.
Who's Corey Harris? I don't know who that is. Is that like a football player or something?
No, do you remember that troll Eagles fan that had that? It was like a long time ago. He used to be on Fish Channel. Then he popped up in our channel talking shit.
Oh no.
Well, listen, he's really irrelevant, so that's why you don't remember.
Yeah, for anybody who knows, I actually have a life outside of this, so I really don't remember Corey Harris. I don't. You say he's an Eagles fan?
Yeah, he was. Remember that he had like a profile picture of some white dude with two women in the. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
He said that. I don't remember. He said that on our channel, or he said, I don't know, bro. I don't.
If you had to choose $1 million, are you eating Brittany Griner or Goldberg?
Who's asking these questions?
Brandon and Random Editor.
Okay, you guys are gay.
RJ, would you pipe down Chris Cyborg for $1 million?
No.
Wait, you know who Chris Cyborg is?
The UFC fighter.
Yeah. Well, according to Brandon, she's bad as fuck.
Yeah, in the ring, yeah, I'll give her that.
Listen, if you eat out Brittany Griner or Slurper, because we don't know, that's a dude. You're gay, bro. So basically, what you're asking me is, would we be gay for $1 million? The answer is no.
No,
wouldn't be gay for $1 million. There's no amount of money that would get me to suck a nigga's dick.
See, this is why this is a guy who's voted for Trump. You think Trump will support this, Brandon?
All right, bro.
Brandon, you're a disgrace. You're going back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I don't even think Trump likes Puerto Ricans. That's why I'm starting to like him, because he doesn't like Puerto Rico.
I don't. Wait, what's his wife? Isn't his wife like? I know she's not white. Is his wife like Spanish or something?
No, his wife is white, and she's from Eastern Europe.
Oh, she's Europe?
Yeah, Melania's from Eastern Europe. She's like,
I don't pay attention to these hoes. I didn't say shit about Griner. That wasn't me. I don't. Okay, I'll make it more simpler. Sexy Red or Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, hands down. She might not be the most attractive, but at least she's a woman.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah. Now I know Awesome Kid probably gonna curse me out on the Discord for saying that, but you know this is what it is.
Yeah, I don't get Awesome Kid's attraction towards Sexy Red.
Speaking of that, bro, I'm pissed off. I don't get to see Chandler versus Connor this Saturday, but you know this is what it is.
I mean, Connor should just retire at this point. I ain't gonna lie.
So should Chandler. He hasn't fought in like 3 years, and he's been waiting for Connor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Chandler's biggest mistake is waiting for Connor. Like Connor just needs to retire. I don't know why he keeps trying to basically pretend like he's coming back. Listen, we all know you got a shit ton of money from your disgusting liquor or whatever company you had. And
he just did a movie.
And you did a movie, bro. You're not coming back. Just give up.
Yeah, bro. You might as well just live off your millions. The last time we saw you, you broke your ankle with 3 minutes left to go in the first round, and you know, kind of your wash, bro. Khabib took your dignity.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on this?
Pereira versus Jury 2, Connor versus Chandler. No, because I feel like Pereira, I don't see anybody in the lightweight division being Pereira. I really don't. And Connor versus Chandler. The only reason I would want to see is because I would like to see how washed Connor is.
Yeah.
I want to see if what he looks like. Because I honestly feel like Connor's just out of like, I'm not saying he's out of shape, but I'm talking about like fighting shape. And it'd be funny to see him because I don't see him beating Chandler. I think I think whoever Connor fights, unless it's like a scrub, he's gonna get washed at this point.
Yeah. Random editor. My manager told me that they didn't change my schedule. I'm hoping it stays the same. So we're gonna stay on Sunday. Praying opens to the Most High. Star power doesn't mean anything. Alex is still way better than. Yeah, that's a fact. But
no, I agree. Yeah. Like Alex is a way better. Like I find Alex super entertaining. I just don't find any of his opponents entertaining. Now, would I like to see a Pereira versus Adesanya fight at lightweight? Yeah, I probably would like to see that. I don't know about Jury though. I think Jury's not beating him.
Yeah, Adesanya's coming back though.
Yeah, but he's not moving up, so I want to see them fight again. Because they're 1-1 in the UFC right now.
Bro, Kaiju, we're not doing that. We're not having sex with neither one of those quote women.
So basically, get STDs or fuck a man. No, thank you. Like y'all niggas, like, listen, bro. Just we don't sell our souls for money.
Yeah.
Like this is y'all niggas tripping. You didn't read my Hulk Hogan comment.
I didn't see your Hulk Hogan comment.
There is no Hulk
Hogan. Remember Corey Harris? Hold on. Hulk Hogan with a pussy or Megan Fox with a dick. Oh yeah, it's an Andrew Tate quote.
Yeah, okay, first of all, Andrew Tate, I don't really like him. I never did. No, I'm be honest. I never liked he was trying to take over for Kevin Samuels, and the moment I saw that nigga, I was like, this nigga is not the right nigga to take over for Kevin Samuels. Like he got the weird, like his takes are wild as fuck, right? Yeah. And they're getting crazier and crazier. I'm like, this nigga's a fucking clown. Like, because he basically made a video, right, saying that it's and I understand his point, but why even come up with that hypothetical? He basically said, hey, it's better to fuck Megan Fox with a dick than Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
They're both gay.
And I'm like, bro, you can't pick one because they're both gay. You're forced into picking. Have we seen transgenders, right? That can pass as a woman, right? Like you look at the picture, you didn't even know that was a man. Yes, we've seen that before, right?
Yeah.
But they have a dick, so therefore they're a man. And Hulk, and then we have seen women, transgender man or whatever the fuck they're called, that look like 100% men, right? Like you wouldn't notice, but they have a vagina. Both of these options are homosexual because one has a dick, and the other has the man's body.
Yeah. CEO never saw that clown that hides from gay people.
Saw that clown. Well, CEO never saw the clown that hides from gay. What clown that hides from gay people?
So he has like this joke saying, oh my gosh, it's like a joke where he pissing him off. He's like, do you see that clown? And he's like, no, I don't see. And people be like, no, I don't see the clown's like, oh, there's a clown that hides from gay people. And the joke is, if you don't see him, he's hiding from you because you're fat.
I know, bro. I find Andrew Tate real suspect.
He makes good points here and there, but you know what I mean?
I mean, some of his tastes are wild as shit, like that one. Like, why would you? Like, he basically said it's better to fuck Megan Fox with the dick.
Yeah, you just can't take him seriously. I mean,
man, he's like all right, so he's like in the Kanye category. We can't really take what he takes so seriously.
There's certain things you can listen to, certain things you don't listen to. I thought it was funny when he was going at it with Ben Shapiro because I fucking hate Ben Shapiro.
Oh, you don't like Ben Shapiro? He's hilarious.
He's a fucking queer.
Well, why? What didn't you like about Ben?
First of all, he's a it's just he's just a fucking fag, bro.
Whoa. Or you don't like him because he's a tiny hat person? Is that why?
He's like, you could tell this guy was bullied in school.
Whoa.
Like his whole thing is fight this, fight that for his dirty ass country, which I'm not gonna name.
Listen.
Like, he doesn't want to fight himself.
Listen, Ben Shapiro, like, listen, he's one of the good Jews, RJ. You feel me? Because you probably agree with, like, I don't know, 90% of what Ben says. I can guarantee you that. Now,
no, I don't agree with anything Ben says.
Like, listen, like,
wasn't he pro-vaccine at one point? No, now all of a sudden, maybe I changed my mind. The fuck out of here, bro.
Listen, do you not like him because he's like a nerd?
Yeah, he's a nerd.
Listen, but he speaks fast. That's funny, RJ.
What is it? He speaks fast?
Yeah, didn't you notice that? He speaks really fast.
He speaks like a nerd. That's not funny. He wears this stupid hat that I don't want to name.
Come on, that hat is cool. That's in trend, RJ.
It's not. So why don't you wear one then, nigga?
Because I don't even know how that shit stays on his head.
Stop saying Undisputed. Yeah, they playing sword. Wait, what? Oh, it's on my mic. Listen, Ben Shapiro sucks. Okay.
I mean, I don't like a lot of, like, I think fundamentally a lot of his takes aren't bad, right?
What does he say that's smart?
Like, okay, like, listen, when it comes to the rainbow shit, I think you probably agree with him 100%.
I don't know what he says about it.
Basically what we say, that men can be women can be men, and that's fucking retarded.
Just because you state something that God created doesn't make me respect you.
No, I'm not saying you have to respect it. I'm just saying you probably agree with a lot of it.
You don't get bonus points for telling the truth. I'm sorry.
In this day and age, come on, RJ.
Bro, I'm sorry. In this day and age, people know, like, you don't get bonus points for saying that.
What? You should, because no one, like, at least half of the population doesn't say that, RJ. And you know that's the truth.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think a lot of people are more anti-woke than they are woke now.
No, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think that, yeah, people are more, because they kept feeding that rainbow shit down our throats. But listen, apart from the Israel shit, because I know you definitely don't agree with Ben on that. What do you think you disagree with him on?
Wasn't he like so he'll be wrong about something like the whole vaccine thing. You need to get vaccinated. Then when it come out as bullshit, maybe I need to reconsider it.
I mean, but see, at least he's being honest about being wrong.
No, he's being a fag. He's not like Bo. He's not smart. He tries to portray himself as a smart nerd. He's just a pompous asshole. If I saw him on the street, I'll fucking pop him right in his fucking face because he's a pussy. He talks about he sits here and talks about, oh, we need to put this man in war. We need to put this man in war. And but like he doesn't want to go to war. So we're gonna send our young men to die for his policies. We don't need to be going to war for other countries.
No, I think I agree with you. That, like, I think most Americans agree with the anti-war sentiment. People are tired of war. People are tired of sending people are tired. The only thing is that's what America does, bro. That's how they make their money. Correct. That's how they make their money.
Unless it's like, God tells his children of Israel to go to war. All this other war and stuff is stupid. And yeah, I actually agree with that. Because when Andrew Tate brought up a good point, it's like the most people who want to go to war are short, fat nerds behind desks talking about send our young men to war.
Okay, so you dislike Ben mostly because of the war sentiments.
Yeah, because it's stupid. He's just not smart. I'm sorry. Like, I hate people who think they're smart and they're not really that smart.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I don't think Ben is
also with the whole Candace Owens things too. And listen, I'm not a big fan. Well, I don't dislike Candace, but I don't necessarily like her. But when Candace brings up good points, like, hey, Jewish people are running shit. I don't know why that's big controversy to what's his name? Shapiro, not Shapiro. Ben Shapiro. Like, right. They're running Hollywood. Ben Shapiro. Oh, you're anti-Semitic. Put him in the electric chair. No, Ben, you go in the electric chair. You queer. I mean, like, bro. Whatever, bro.
Come on, listen. He's listen. Orthodox Jews are better than atheist Jews. I'll say that.
They're all Jewish, just
RJ, listen, maybe you're a Jew.
CEO. You said what?
Maybe you're a Jew. We don't know that.
I'm not a Jew.
I mean, maybe your bloodline, maybe some ancestor of yours was a Jew. We don't know.
I should say this.
You kind of look like Drake.
Jewish, not Jew.
Wait, so you said you're Jewish?
No, Jewish people. Jews, if you historically speaking, Jews are black. So
All right, listen, Drake is half Jew. He kind of looks like you. Maybe you're half Jew. We don't know.
I do not look like Drake at all.
Hey, who knows, RJ? I mean, your nose is kind of big. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you are a Jew.
My nose is not big at all. And Drake's nose not big either.
Our RJ shares a race with.
CEO's just mad because Drake's more blacker than him. CEO, I'm gonna take a little word from Kendrick. You're not like us. Stop saying nigga.
Hey, listen, bro. RJ's mad because he's half Jew. So I'm trying to, take his Uncle Ruckus ass out of here. You know what I'm saying?
How am I half Jew? How am I half Jew if I'm Italian?
I know.
Don't Italians and Jews hate that? Don't Jews hate Italians?
No, I never heard that. I never heard about that.
Well, majority of races hate Jews. So
yeah, I do. I would agree with that a lot. For some reason, people hate Jews a lot. I don't get it, but hey, it is what it is.
I'm about to go off on Jews right now.
See, I'm protecting the Jews from RJ. You feel me?
Yeah, you should. Yeah. So maybe you're Jewish. Maybe you're Ben Shapiro CEO. Maybe that's it.
No, I checked my DNA. It says nothing about Jews. All right.
Race with Whoopi Goldberg, bro. Do y'all not know the difference between Italians and fucking Jews?
I mean, listen, if you wanted to be a Jew, RJ, you could be a Jew. You know that, right?
Isn't a Jew a religious thing? It's not a race, right?
No, it's very complicated. For example, right? If you wanted to become a Jew, you could. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So it's more of it's a religion. Now there are people that are quote unquote ethnically Jew. And that's most of the people that you see in Hollywood. They're kind of atheist Jews, right? So they're Jewish, but they don't believe in God. It's a weird thing. But this is why I make a difference. Like, I differentiate Orthodox Jews that believe in Judaism versus atheist Jews. I make a distinction because they are different.
And Brandon, by the way, Jewish people would destroy Puerto Ricans too, by the way.
Listen, bro, I listen. And by the way, yes, you can be black and Jew. For those of you who don't understand it, just to let you know.
I never heard of a black Jew.
You never saw a black Jew?
No.
Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them in Israel. There's a lot of black Jews. Yeah.
Nigga, that's Israel.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I was about to say. CCCO's lucky. He can take a shit all over Puerto Ricans, and YouTube will be fine about that. I can't say what I really want to say about these Jews, bro.
I mean, because you listen, you have to understand, Jews are very important. Puerto Ricans are not. Okay. See, Jews are, you know what I'm saying.
Well, Jews got a strong army. So what's your point, RJ? Well, my point is, you can sit here and make fun of blacks, Italians, Panamanians. We're still above you, Brandon. I think Steve agrees with that.
Yeah, that's a fucking fact. I have some friends that are Jews, and one of my friends is Puerto Rico.
I didn't say that, my fault.
Listen, I have no problem with Jews. RJ has a problem with Jews. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Jewish people there. They're okay. I don't think they're different from other people.
I'm not talking about like we're talking about like mainstream people. We're not talking about just random people off the street.
No. This is why I make a difference because there's Orthodox Jews, right? I've been around Orthodox Jews. They're just religious people. That's about it. Atheistic Jews are what you're talking about. Those atheistic Jews are the ones that quote unquote run shit. I think I've ever met a Jew, actually. That's weird to think about. I mean, you probably have. You just did another Jew. Jews are because people, when they think of Jew, they think of white people, right? Yeah. Because most Jews, the Jews that we think about, not the original Jews. The original Jews were brown. Okay, so the original Jews came from the Middle East. They're brown. The Jews that we're thinking about were Jews that converted, and those Jews that come from Eastern Europe. Archie
swears his people are above mine, but all they do is collect wear for cry about change that they were never in an overdose on fentanyl. Well, Brandon, I hope you know a lot of black people are on this chat, so you're about to get shit on in a couple minutes.
RJ swears is hey, listen, hey, chat, Brandon is being a racist again.
Hey, yo, the slave is getting out of fucking hand. Black people, get on him. Kaiju, Jordan Francis, Master J, and TOP's about to leave soon.
Yeah.
A lot of Jews traveled to Europe after the Roman wars.
Like a lot of people don't understand. For example, there are a lot of brown Jews. There are a lot of brown Jews.
I know that.
Yeah, because you're only used to the Jews you see in America, RJ. That's why.
Well, I see. Have you been to Israel? Well, hold on, wait. Well, he's been telling us to look at his comment. Evan, I don't see your comment. Okay, man. RJ's gonna smack the hat off of them. Read my comment. I think they blocked your comment. I don't see your comment, bro. Yo, bro, if I don't wake up with the YouTube channel tomorrow, I'm gonna fucking curse all y'all out.
Hey, no, because I'm pro-Jew, so they can't kick you off.
Yeah. YouTube probably deleted this comment. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Daddy Yankee George Floyd.
So y'all pick the worst black person to do this comparison. RJ is pro-censorship.
Yeah, that's a fact, yeah.
I mean, listen, Brandon, Puerto Ricans are... See, I love YouTube because I can say gas to Puerto Ricans and nothing happens to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, YouTube is anti-Puerto Rican.
Which is a good thing.
I can go on Twitter. I can go on Facebook. I can go anywhere and say that Puerto Ricans are trash and they should be eliminated. And I will not get kicked off. You know why? TOP and Brandon, because y'all are trash. That's why. All right?
There goes Jordan Francis. Shit all over Brandon.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, RJ, have you ever been kicked off a platform if you talk shit about Puerto Ricans?
No, I could say gas and send Brandon to the electric chair.
Oh, listen. Hey, yo, listen, Brandon. Listen. All right. You are second-class citizens, okay? You know this. I know this. All right. TOP knows this.
Yeah.
Nobody cared. Look what TOP said.
Nobody cared about what CEO has to say about Puerto Ricans because he's a Panama irrelevant. CEO, your thoughts on that?
I mean, let me tell you this, TOP. I mean, if your country's so great, why don't you go back to Puerto Rico, bro? All right. If you're so like, I notice a lot of like, there's a reason that Puerto Rico Day is next to Fag Day in June, right?
Yeah.
And they're all, what do? They have parades waving their gay flag around, the Puerto Rican flag. They're waving their flag. Listen, if you think so fondly of Puerto Rico, why don't you go to the shithole country that looks like Uganda? All right. Why don't you go over there where the rats eat the fucking roaches, and you guys are out there eating your fake ass rice with chicken? Why don't you go out and do that shit?
Brandon, I mean, Evan, yeah, I agree. They do run everything. That's why people hate them. That's why I mainly hate them. Bad Bunny is better than all these drug addicts that black people worship. Nigga, you got like Puerto Ricans don't worship Cardi B.
Bad Bunny is a fag. How's that better?
And you tell me he's not on drugs? Bro, this dude, what's his name? The Big Pun. Did he die from fatness and overdosing?
I think, yeah, he did.
And J-Lo's a whore.
Nobody even knows the Panama's flags. It's probably the rainbow flag. No, CO2POC. We Panamanians don't care. We don't have holidays for us. We're not out here sticking our flags in front of other people's faces. That's what y'all do. Y'all want attention from the Americans. You know why? Because you're just a side bitch country that can never become a state because you're a fucking financial liability and no one wants to take on your debt. Okay?
Well, Brandon, number one. First of all, Brandon, Puerto Ricans love black rappers. What the fuck are you talking about? And number two, he died from being fat. So it goes back to CEO's point that they were short and fat. Because wasn't he like 5'8" and 600 pounds?
He was like 5'7" and 600 pounds.
5'7" and 600 pounds. So that goes back to CEO's point. You guys are just fat, short, some bitches. Panama has sauce.
I don't even know what that means.
Are you talking about literal sauce or are you talking about swag? Like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, what's the big, listen, what's the big food that Puerto Ricans eat that's part of their culture? Because last time I checked, rice with chicken does not qualify as cultural foods, considering that the vast majority of cultures already have rice and chicken. Like,
What's the name? Oh my God, what Empanadas CEO?
and that doesn't even originate from Puerto Rico. See, everything they have, right, RJ? Like
Tacos.
that's Mexican. Listen, their empanadas is a ripoff from a different culture. The way they dress is a ripoff from black people. The way they talk is a ripoff from black people. The way they basically, like, they love Africa because their country looks like Africa. To be honest with you, with all the busted ass houses and shit. I mean, if we're being honest, like, do they even have culture? Or they just rip that shit off of the majority of people. Like,
They're the Michaels of culture. They just steal other people's cultures.
yeah, they just steal everything, bro. Like, everything about Puerto Ricans is take other people's culture and basically destroy it. That's
Brandon, that's our point. You have all y'all naming random Latino foods that Puerto Ricans don't even claim because y'all have no food.
Y'all have no culture, bro. That's the thing. Y'all just rip off culture, and then the worst part about it is you rip off culture, and then you think you own it. You feel me?
Most Puerto Ricans don't even dress like blacks. That's a New York BS.
Nigga, okay, so what do most Puerto Ricans dress like then, TOP? I would love to know, because the vast majority of Puerto Ricans, they do live in the upper East Coast, right? And they live in the projects. They mimic black people, and they go around calling, like, you have Puerto Ricans as white as TOP going around calling black people niggers all day long. Like,
what's up, my nigga?
What's up, my nigga? It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, all y'all do is copy culture, bro. Like, that's all y'all do. You have no music. You cop reggaeton. You cop that from Panama, by the way. That's where that originally came from.
Damn, they stole something from Panama?
Yeah, they stole it. They stole everything. The music they stole. They got that from the Caribbean influences. They stole everything. There's nothing about Puerto Rican culture that is redeemable. Everything about Puerto Rico is the cesspool of degenerate, copied behavior. It is the stain of this earth. It should be wiped out from existence. These people are a pariah, RJ. These people are infection. These people are the pus on an infected animal's wound. Okay.
Well, TOP thinks you got your girlfriend stolen by a Puerto Rican. Is that true, CEO?
Listen, I would never. First of all, if I had a girlfriend, I don't have a girlfriend right now. If I had a girlfriend right now, I wouldn't. She wouldn't look at a Puerto Rican. Why would she look at a Puerto Rican? The Puerto Rican's a midget. The Puerto Rican is overweight. The Puerto Rican lives in the local box next to my house. There's nothing a Puerto Rican can give her that I can't. Because let's be honest, you're short in every sense of the word, not only in height. All right, you eat like pigs. You probably work outside of Home Depot asking for jobs. There's nothing a Puerto Rican can offer a woman that I can. And the simple fact of the matter is, TOP, you're just jealous that the Panamanians are not a disgusting race of filthy mongrels that came out next to the Dominican Republic. You're just a waste of space.
RJ's mad that Puerto Rican girl was that. First of all, that Puerto Rican girl still follows me on Instagram. So that's number one. And number two, Brandon, you act like I can't get a Puerto Rican girl just like that. It's not that hard to take a Puerto Rican girl from a Puerto Rican guy. I'm taller. I'm more athletic. I have more swag. My dick is bigger.
Yo, awesome can kill me, bro. CEO is the Hitler of people.
It was CEO. I was about to say something. Yeah, Brandon, it's not that hard to get a Puerto Rican girl. At least black girls are like, there's a lot of black girls who only mess with black dudes. Puerto Rican girls, you can get a Puerto Rican girl easy like that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're not hard to get because Puerto Ricans are loose women.
Brandon's my competition. A 5'5" fat neckbeard. That's my competition, please. Please. It'd be, man.
Oh shit. Oh.
There's no way. Yeah. That's my competition, bro. Yo, listen, man. Puerto Rican girl. Listen, I love Puerto Rican woman, you know.
Look, Master J took offense, and now he's trying to roast you up.
Offense to what? RJ got swag, built like a pencil, and still pulls SS What the fuck is SSBBWs?
I have no idea, but I have no idea.
Yo, Master J's mad because he can't get woman like me.
So I'm assuming he's Puerto Rican.
Master J, I thought you were black.
Oh, great. Another filthy Puerto Rican. That's what we need.
Oh, yeah, facts. RJ thinks New York is the only representation of Puerto Rico. He's very uncultured. That's not my fault. Wait, time out. So you're telling me if I go to Puerto Rico, they act more classy over there?
Nah, listen, I've never met, and I'm gonna be honest, I've never met a Puerto Rican outside of New York. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like I live in Virginia. I've never met a Puerto Rican in Virginia.
Puerto Ricans are very short, and I think TOP is the only Puerto Rican person that is tall.
Allegedly.
Yeah, TOP says he's like 6 foot, I think.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Wait, time out. Panama is in Puerto Rico's shadow. Live with its CEO. Your thoughts, CEO?
I mean, this is what the vermin of the Puerto Rican race do, right, RJ? They take a culture, rob it, molest the culture, then tell the people that originally have the culture that their version of the culture is worse. See, this is what's wrong with Puerto Ricans. Let's be honest. They're welfare queens. They suck money off of the state's tit, right? All the taxpayers have to fund Puerto Ricans' lifestyle. They're
more than black people, by the way, too.
More than black people. They're out in the streets playing dominoes and dice all day, while the hardworking Americans have to go work really, really hard to fund their lifestyles. Basically, just playing all day dice and games, bro. It's their pride, bro. That's what I'm saying. Make me dictator, and I will make sure that Puerto Ricans no longer have a space on this earth. Right?
Yo. New York makes all cultures look worse than they are. I'm pretty sure Puerto Ricans. Is Bad Bunny from New York? I thought he was fresh off the island.
No, yeah, he's fresh off the island. Yeah.
All right, so that's New York's fault.
I mean, what culture? I mean, I don't get it, because Italians from New York. I mean, I don't think they're that much different from Chicago Italians, right? I mean,
or Jersey Italians.
Everyone's calling me Adolf, CEO.
And Master J, you should be shitting all over these Puerto Ricans. Doesn't matter, though. Puerto Ricans and Mexican people, y'all can both work at Home Depot and have my wood ready. There we go. Awesome Kid. That's Awesome Kid right there. Shout out to Awesome Kid,
Yeah,
bro.
Shout out to Awesome Kid, bro. Putting these
man of
Puerto
God,
Ricans in place.
Graduated. Shout out to Awesome Kid, man. Shout out to Awesome Kid, bro.
Oh,
he wasn't
yeah.
bad until he became big. Bad Bunny moved to the degenerate states. He's gonna make this. I don't think CEO. I think CEO likes Elden Ring, so he wouldn't have Puerto Ricans play. He'll probably have them play like Roblox or some shit like that.
Roblox. Yo.
Have your wood ready, huh? Oh, yeah.
See, the depraved mind of the Puerto Rican automatically makes everything sexual. Another reason we should remove him, bro.
Oh, yo. That is fucking hilarious. Or you should just make them enslaved to the Panamanians.
I mean, yeah, but they wouldn't be good as slaves because they don't do anything. They can't work hard. It's against their DNA, RJ.
CEO's finna make them eat great grains. CEO's gonna make torture them the way that something like you're gonna send them to the chair, bro. Send them niggas to the chair.
Yo, oh shit. Panama contributes nothing. Listen, as long as Panama doesn't contribute degeneracy like the Puerto Ricans do, then I think we're okay.
I mean, to be real, they're nothing's better than what you guys been doing. So I'll say that.
It's like Panamanians, if they exist, aren't actually like you. I'm sure they're actually civil. See, yo, TOP and Brandon in their feelings right now. The whole chat is just cracking jokes on them.
Listen, why can't y'all just accept that Puerto Ricans are the bottom of the totem pole? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a whole fact.
Come on. Y'all would get smoked by, y'all wouldn't go to the hood and say this shit. Y'all get fucking smoked.
Yeah, nah, you good, nah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, we know Brandon Brandon tries to avoid he walks around it. Feel me?
Puerto Rico's beautiful. You'll never be accepted. I don't want to be accepted in Puerto
Who the
Rico.
fuck wants to be accepted in Puerto Rico?
America doesn't even accept Puerto Rico.
Facts, bro. Y'all literally
Y'all about to get spilled to fucking Russia real soon, bro.
No, y'all hating on the kings. The kings of what?
But you know you going to hell for that shit.
Bro, the kings of what? I don't get it. Like, your state, bro, like Puerto Rico as a country isn't even as big as New York as a state. That's sad, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're the kings of a small piece of rock floating in the middle of nowhere.
That's not true. I say so much race shit to my black coworker, and they laugh it off because they not tough enough to clap back. Or maybe it's because they're at work and they don't want to get fired.
Yeah, I highly doubt that, Brandon. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I highly doubt you crack slave jokes on your coworker, bro.
Yeah,
like,
facts. Brandon, you know what? How about you go to the hood and crack some slave jokes? You see those guys sitting on the corner, bro? Go crack some slave jokes. Hey, go grab my cotton, bro.
Yo, I can only imagine how that shit. Like, yeah, go to RJ's hood and start talking about slave jokes.
I crack way worse shit in IRL. Okay, Brandon, go to the hood and do that, bro. I would love to see.
Wait, how much worse? Because you already say that how worse can you get than what you already say?
I crack these jokes in the projects or when I lived in New York. Bro, you live around Puerto Ricans. You don't live around black people, bro.
Yeah, we know that for a fact because when you were on stream, all we heard was faggot ass music in the background.
Ha!
So I see Brandon is working them Twinkie fingers tonight.
There you go, Kaiju. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kaiju, he's shitting on your race. What are you gonna do about that?
I'm very creative, CEO.
Yeah, sure. Newark is almost all black. Brandon, I highly doubt you're going around to black people in different hoods and just calling them stupid Negroes that pick cotton. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's a fucking lie. Like, I know for a fact. Like, listen, bro, people get fucking shot in the hood for people that think that they heard that they said nigga. Like, you really think that cracking slave jokes isn't gonna get you shot? Fuck out of here. No.
Well, Brandon, he runs up. Remember, he said if he saw someone with a gun, he's gonna run up and try to get them.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Black is 10 times superior than Puerto Ricans. That's a fact, bro. Come on, that's not even a close second. So is Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? I will go to Panamanian neighborhood, but they ain't around.
Yeah, because unlike Puerto Ricans, TOP, Panamanians don't feel the need to infest other countries because they actually like their country. All right.
There we go, awesome kid. Puerto Ricans and Mexicans are only good for mowing my lawn, painting my house, and I pay them 5 cents an hour. Also, kid, that's too much. Pay them 3.
In PR, they don't give a fuck. I'm not white. They're not gonna care. LOL.
Yes, they do. That's BS.
I mean, I don't think Brandon's white. I think TOP's white.
No, Brandon's light skinned.
I mean, yeah, he's light skinned, but well, I mean, he's not like Donnie, right? Because Donnie's like white as shit.
No, Donnie's white.
Yeah, he's white. Yeah, Donnie is white. Donnie's a spicy
JJ
white.
Redick.
Brandon can't even run at least 2 miles, let alone what makes him.
What makes him gonna charge at me and men charge at a man with a gun? Yeah, like, bro, you see this fat Puerto Rican running at you with a gun. You're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? You're gonna shoot the. He's a big target too. Like,
oh shit,
that is hilarious. That's a good point, Kaiju. Shout out to Kaiju. Brandon got them taken out. Brandon, nigga, don't you work at Yo, Brandon, I told you niggas want to clap at you, bro. Yo, I was gonna say nigga work at IO.
Yo.
Oh, yo. Yo. Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious, man. You
Right.
see, sometimes because I fuck a lot of Puerto Rican girls, but you make shit on Puerto Ricans fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, you got the whole chat going in on Brandon, and that is a fact because I remember I posted something on Instagram. I went out for a run. I went out for like a run.
Yeah.
And Brandon was like, "Oh, I'm not impressed." I'm like, "Of course you're not impressed. I'm actually outside exercising, bro." And he says, I was outside balling, shooting threes." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, bro."
Yo, this nigga Brandy, bro. This nigga's walking out.
Yo, Brandon, you're a Gabby. You're like a bad Gabby story away from me and Matthew Stafford, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brandon working out how what can what can go wrong with the food? Yeah, Puerto Ricans can make kaiju and Mike work together. You know it's terrible. Mike's not in the chat.
No, yeah. Oh no, I think he was. Yeah, Mike is asleep.
Ain't no Puerto Ricans in upstate New York. That is bullshit.
Yeah, that is mad bullshit, bro.
There's too many Puerto Ricans in upstate New York. Well, bro, they ruined the city. So where do you think they're moving to next? Jersey?
Yo, I love that Austin kids just mad shit on them. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to Awesome Kid. Yeah, shout out to Awesome Kid, bro. See, a black guy. See, you see Awesome Kid. He has a bright. Look at this IHOP worker, and then look at which one has the good trajectory? You know what I'm saying, bro? If this was football, Awesome Kid's like Patrick Mahomes. Brandon's is like Zach Wilson, bro.
Oh shit.
Hell, El Salvador is more relevant than PR. That is a fact. Oh man, shoot. But any more last jokes you guys want to get on Puerto Ricans? Because I feel like they're retreating.
Yeah, they're retreating. No, and we're still not under my dictatorship, so we got to go easy before we get put in prison and shit.
Also, kid, how the fuck did you graduate and say didn't try? Your mom and dad need to beat you so hard that you can go get your GED. Brandon, that's weak as hell.
Yeah, that is weak as hell. And I think Awesome could graduate like a week ago.
Yeah. Also, kid, get your last retort, bro. You can't let this Puerto Rican win or thinks that he won. Why he goes bumps Bad Bunny.
Listen. Shout out to the chat. We got the Puerto Ricans basically sounding illiterate out here after we clapped them so many times. Yo, so we got them stuttering in text form, so
yeah, they're retreating, and it is what it is. But this is hilarious. But Seals, they're the last thing you want to say.
All right, so since I already said gas Jews, well then we'll put them in ovens next.
You mean gas Puerto Rican? You said gas Jews.
Oh my God.
All right, well, it was nice having a channel. It was nice having a damn channel.
Okay, no. Yo. Yeah, I'm at Puerto Ricans because this is why we can't talk about this because my mind is tired because we went over like 30 minutes. Yo, now people got a clip of me saying that shit. That's the worst. I'm cooked. Yeah. Anyway, I meant gas Puerto Ricans. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
And till next time, peace. Yeah.